You already know what it is. Live, uncut. Tell the truth. You already know what it is. I love being black. Live, tell the truth. Uncut, and unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
I love being black. All right, people, I'm back again. I'm back again late tonight. To my YouTube audience and my Facebook audience, we are on the roll, on the roll today. We're on the roll, and I guarantee you, you're gonna have some laughs tonight. You're gonna hear some truth. Somebody tonight, but I already know what it is. But it's cool. Are there women? Are there any good men out here? I tell you. Where my single ladies at tonight? I need you tonight. I'm looking for all my single ladies tonight. Single. You don't have to be ready to mingle, but I need you on here tonight. My single ladies. Are there any good men out here? Are there any good men available? All right, come on in. Come on in. I want to hear from some ladies tonight. Ladies, this is your show tonight. Your show tonight. Your show tonight. You guys. Hero Flicks. Joel Smith, how you doing? How you doing? All right. Ladies. Are there any good men out here? You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
And what?
I love being black.
All right, come on in. People, come in. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I want to hear from the ladies because I hear so much complaining. There are not enough good men out here. Let's stop sticking with the black people. And I want to hear it. I want to hear what the women have to say. This is, and men, just listen. Don't go off the board. Just listen, see what the women got to say. I want the women to listen. The men to listen. Come on, are there any women? Are there any good men out here? Are there any men out here? Beverly, what's going on, Miss Beverly? I see you. Mr. Johnson, cousin Ronnie Johnson, I see you. Kim Eaterton, happy holidays. Thank you. Thank you. All right. LaShawn, what's up? What's up, stranger? What's going on? What's going on with you, LaShawn? I see you. I've been knowing her for a long time now, since the Kanika Jenkins. Beverly, what's going on, Beverly? All right. Denise Jones, what's going on? I just want to know, women, are there any men available left out here, whatever you want to call it? Don't make no difference, whatever you want to say, how you want to say it. Are there any men available? And I know it's a shortage, but I need a great call in tonight. I mean, the women going to go in. Go in. Don't hurt the men tonight. Don't hurt us. Don't hurt us tonight. Don't do that. Don't hurt us. Make sure you guys share this video. This is going to be an interesting topic because the ladies going to be listening in. It's going to be ladies, are there any good men out here? Any men available out here? Yeah. Vicky, what's going on? All right. And make sure when you come on here, we want to define the word good. Mm-hmm. Are there any good men out here? Well, where all my beautiful women at? Where all my beautiful women at? Come on in, beautiful women. Come on in. I got 2 shares. I need you guys to share and like this video. Please do that so we can get it rolling. Please do that. Do that because I'm trying to get it rolling. Please share and like the video. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. If you share and like the video. Let's see. 5 shares. We need at least about 10 shares to get started. No, I'm going to say 15 shares. Okay, I got 25 people on here for Facebook, 10 on YouTube. I need at least 15 to 20 shares before I really get started. Are there any good men out here? There's got to be some. Denise Jones shared. Peggy, Peggy said there are more women than men. Yes, they are. Amazing. Yeah. What up, my brother? What up? I see you, my brother. How you feeling, brother? Good to see you. Happy holiday to you. Yeah, I know you're still working with them hands and that farm stand, but I ain't gonna say where you work at. You're my man. 872-299-0808. 872-299-0808. Or 872-297-6389.
Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389.
All right, come on in. Come on in, people. All right, let's come on in. We're gonna see. Listen, I'm waiting. Man, my lines are open, they are free. I'm looking for women to call in. I'm looking for the women to call in. I want the women to call in. Women, are there any good men out here? Yeah. Women, are there any good men out here? Come on in and let me. Big Drew, I see you. Women, are there any good men out here? That's the name of the topic today. I'm asking the question. Denise. All right. All right, Big Drew, 79. What up? What up, bro? All right. All right. Reese. OG. All right. I'm a music lover. My work was boring, and now you're on how? Okay. All right. I hope I brighten your day. I want to hear from the women today. They acting all shy and bashful. Listen, I need everybody to like this video. If you're on this live, just hit the like button. Or you can share, or you can tag it to someone. Do it. Let me see how many shares that I have on here on social media. I want to look and see how many shares that I have. Because, man, I got 6 shares, people. Believe it. Let me refresh this. I got 6 shares. Isn't that crazy? All right, now the turkey dinner is over with now. 9 shares. I need at least 20. 10 more shares, people. 10 more shares. Share it in your groups. Share it in your groups. All right. All right. Don't let any men on, Martin. This is the ladies' night. Oh, don't let no men on. I might let them on a little later. This is the ladies' night. Yeah, you're right. Let the ladies have their thing. Yeah, you're right. Let the ladies have it. You know me, I might change my mind. All right. Women, are there any good men out here? All right. I need some shares. I need some shares. Come on in, people. I need at least 10. I love being black.
I love being black.
All right. Call in, Miss Princess Black. Call in, Precious. 872-299-0808. Call in, Miss Princess Black. I want to hear from you. Call in, Denise Jones. The number's right above my head, or 872-299-0808. Come on, people. Now let's make this interesting. Call in tonight. I went women only so far. Women only. All right, I'm trying to see how many shares I got before I get started. Let's see. 12 shares. I need 8 more shares. That'll make 20. Hit like button. Let me see how many likes I have. I have 13 likes. And I got how many people on this live right now? 27 on Facebook. Oh no, come on, people. Come on, I need to hear from you guys. I love being black.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. I love being black. Devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Kanika, what's going on? Call in, Kanika. Are there any good men out here? I need you to call in. Call in for me, 872-299-0808. We're looking for some female callers. Dr. Sanders, I see you. I see you. I see you. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Listen, I need at least 20 shares. 20 shares, people. 20 shares. I need female callers only right now. Female callers only. All right. All right. Come on in, people. Come on in. All right. Come on in. All right. I got a caller. Ooh, all right. All right. How many shares I got? Let me check how many shares I got. Yeah. 13 shares, people. Come on, man. Y'all don't want to talk. What's going on? I can't get the women to be quiet. I can't get the women to be quiet. And now, okay, caller, hold on 1 second. I'll see you 9743. Just give me a minute. I can't get the women. Oh my God, I'd be so nervous. Nigga, call in. You ain't got to be nervous. Just call in. Just be yourself. I'm plain man. I'm not trying to embarrass nobody. I just want to hear what you guys got to say, these women. Okay, come on, caller, 9743. Let's get the show on the road. Are there any good men out here?
Are there some good men out here?
Yeah.
You do have some good men. You really do.
Do you know?
You must have listened to my thing earlier.
Yeah. Do you know some? I didn't even. I just came in my spirit. Do you know some? Yeah.
I know quite a few of them that are really nice and they're good husbands. They're good providers. Even if they're not married, they still love their children. You know, they have nice communication with their, children's mother. There are some good guys out here. You just have to wait on the Lord. Mm-hmm. You just gotta wait. Okay. To wait, you have to really wait. But I hear some that.
I hear the women say they ain't no good men out here. I hear a lot of them say that. I'm just trying to figure out.
That's like saying all men are whores.
Right.
That you can't say that. There are some nice men. Maybe it's certain areas or individuals that you have to have as good friends. I mean, I went to school with high school with wonderful guys. One of them was my best friend. He passed away a couple of months ago, and he loved his wife. He just got married a couple of years. So there are some nice guys out there. You just have to not be so, I know women don't want to be alone. I understand that. But you got to learn some lessons about who and what not to deal with.
Ooh, hold on, sister. Hold on, woman of God. I got a sister. She quoting the scripture on here. She said, the answer is no. The word of God tells you men have become lovers of self as well as the men are turning toward men. Ooh.
That's twisting the scripture around. Don't go there.
We call a resting.
The Bible says, he that findeth a wife, findeth a good thing and obtains favor with the Lord. That's the word. The scripture, when it talks about, as you brought the other day, about what does God hate? God hates everything that stinks in his nostrils. When you become a rebellious person and want to do what you want to do, then you're going to be lovers of your own self because you're not going to be a rat's tail what the word of God says. Mm-hmm. So no. That's like telling God he ain't make nobody good. No, because the God I serve is a God of love and he's a God of war. But know the scripture by what it says. That's saying that the whole Bible is a lie. And Martin, please don't go there. Don't pull that part of the seminary out of me.
I know, but I just had to say it.
In that case, then
I had to say it. She put it up there.
But my thing is, in that case, every woman, every man that has a wife is to divorce him based on what she said. And I go to the word on that one. That's like telling every woman to divorce their husband that is a good man because of what she said. There are some men who are not into the word of God or don't even have good moral value. And so that scripture applies to those who don't want to be good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to tell my pastor Sunday what she said. I'm definitely going to tell her. I'm going to say, she said it, so divorce your wife because of what she said. That is what a war going to start, because I would do it. I'm 58 years old, honey. I would do it. You got to prove the word of God to be right if you believe in it. If you allow yourself, and all of us have had faults in saying yes to the wrong person, and we have to take accountability and go back and revamp our lives and be able to say, you know what, Lord, I made a mistake. Forgive me. And you forgive yourself. But then you wait on God. That statement ain't gonna work with me. No, that's going against the word of God. That's almost like saying God don't exist. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry.
That ain't gonna work with you. Okay. I thought I'd say that. We're looking for some more. Call on Dr. 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. The number directly over my head. You can call that number, or you can call 872-299-0808. We want to hear from the ladies. Women, are there any good men? And I need you guys to call in and tell me why. What you think. If it's yeah, no, just call in. Just call in, women. I mean, it's your time tonight to shine. I'm not going to let the men come in and interrupt what you guys got going on tonight. I want to hear. And don't listen. Don't worry about what I think. I need you guys to do it. You know? Yeah, for real. Come on in. Okay, I got another call. I see it. Doc Sanders, don't go nowhere now. Yeah, Doc Sanders. Oh, she probably hung up. I don't know if she hung up.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I'm here.
All right. Because we got some more. I'm looking for some women. Men, don't call in right now. Please don't. I want to hear from the women tonight. I really do. I'm discriminating tonight. I know it. I'm sorry, but I want to hear from the women. I need to know I want us men to listen to understand. That's what I want us to do tonight. Not necessarily to listen to respond.
Joined.
All right. Who we have again?
Oh, Tanika.
All right now. Come on. I heard it, but I didn't hear it. Okay, come on, talk to us. Talk to us in your own words.
So yes, it is plenty of good men left out there. But I feel like when it comes to what a good man is to certain people, it varies, right?
Right.
But I also feel like a lot of women, I'm so nervous too that I'm on the phone.
Just talk like me.
Nervous.
Just talk like me. You having a conversation on the phone just between me and you. Just tune everybody out. Go ahead.
But I feel like a lot of women are looking for something that they're seeing on social media or something that they may have seen, on TV or something like that, but that's just not real life, And then you got some people who will automatically shut a man down if they under a certain height, So if you're not even giving a man an opportunity, then how can you even see, what's to become?
Now I got to ask you a question. I got to make you a little bit more nervous now. What is, in your eyes, in your definition, what is a good man or a man, in your eyes?
A good provider.
Okay.
A good listener. And it depends. Well, for me, a good provider, a good father, a good listener. Those are my top three.
Okay. Now, suppose he wasn't a good provider. Would he still be considered as good in your eyes?
Yeah, because you know what? Sometimes some people fall on hard times. And you just never know. Somebody can get sick. Somebody can get laid off to no fault of their own. So if that's going on with the situation of the provider of the house, then as a woman, you have to step up. Also that man has to step up too and find something else. But as a woman, you have to step up and do what you need to do to help your man out in this situation. If he's been providing this whole time.
Mm-hmm. That is true. That is true. That is true. Because I hear a lot of women, and in conversation past and little conversations like, ain't no good men out here. If they ain't in jail, they gay. And you hear things like that. You hear women say things like that. Either they in jail or they gay. And I don't know, Martin. It's just Have you heard that before?
Okay. I hear that all the time. Matter of fact, if you meet a man that's in his late 30s, mid 30s or something, and he doesn't have any kids, or he doesn't have a significant career like a doctor or a lawyer, or been in school all this time to justify the fact that they don't have any kids or some, real relationship, then yeah, a lot of people, it's society. But yeah, a lot of people would think that this 30-something-year-old man, he has to be gay. He has to, whatever. Like it's sad to say, but yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, it is sad to say. We got a new.
It is.
We got a new caller. Don't go nowhere, Kanika. Don't go nowhere. I finally got you on this live. Look at that. So I know to get you. You been junking lately? You been junking? I treasure hunting.
Yeah, you know what? I was mad the thrift store wasn't open today. I thought they was gonna have a Black Friday sale today.
Oh, okay. Wow, I ain't really been junking that much, but I've been doing a little something. All right. I had another person. They called. They hung up. Listen, people, when you call in, you have to wait to listen to the prompts. You just can't call in and think you're going to talk like that. You got to listen. I'm giving you some instructions. Then once you follow instructions, you come right on in. That's it. So now let me speak to the ladies. Listen, I got 2 ladies on the phone right now, on the line right now. And I want to hear from the women, the ladies. Are there any good men? And both women on the live right now, they said yes. They both have agreed that there are some good men out here. So I know
plenty of them.
There's plenty of them. Wow. But where they at? Where are they hiding? Where they at? Can you find?
I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing. They not your weed man. Okay. They not some nigga. They not some nigga while you walking inside the gas station trying to holler at you. Okay. Those are typically not the ones. Okay. They might be somebody who work with you. They might be somebody that you see on the daily who trying to say something to you or trying to speak to you, but you're not giving them the time of day because you so focused on what you think you supposed to have or what you think is a good man.
Mm-hmm. So they might be.
Or you looking for the clothes, or you looking for the shoes, and
what about if you're in the club? What about in the club?
Well, hey, sometimes somebody might want to, let off a load, let off some steam, and go to the club, have a drink or whatever. But most of the time, he's not in there either. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right.
He's not in there either.
Tell the truth.
He's somewhere working hard.
That's shame.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That is so true. That is so true. What about church? It might be in church.
That's where he's at.
Might be in church.
Yeah, he might be in church too. He might be in church. He might be in church as well. But the main place he's at is working hard at a job and at a house, taking care of his family.
Man,
if he don't have a family just yet.
Right. Man, listen up. Listen up. All right. Dr. Sanders, what you got? What a good man, and where can you find a good man at? Dr. Sanders, hold on, Kanika.
Mm-hmm.
What can you find?
I mean, you'll run into you'll find a lot of good men in a lot of different areas. It's just that knowing these people as just a person and a friend, or in an area of profession that you're in. You don't go in trying to snatch no man. You let him come to you. You are the prize. You're the jewel. He's coming to look for someone that he can be compatible with, that he can, be able to be a good provider. Sometimes some men have their own business, you may run into a nice, maybe arena you can change and be sociable with, just being friends, and then understanding how to blend in as a friendship. I work at the university. There are nice guys, nice doctors that are there, Some of them are not married, some of them are, and we hold this decent conversation. We know how to talk. They're not talking up under your dress. They love your personality, your mind. There are some men in the church who are really truly saved. It is not going to fornicate, not going to lead you to fornication, that want to be able to do right, So it all depends on what you just be social.
You just let
him look for
hold
you.
it right there, Doc. Let's hit this new caller, 6905. Hey, caller, 6905.
Hey, Martin.
Hey.
Hey, Martin. This is Jamila. How you doing?
Hey, oh Lord, have mercy. Come on now. Talk
now,
to us.
Martin,
listen.
The fact that I work with men every day.
Yes.
I'm the only female and been working with men for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I can truly say on a daily working with over 20 guys for the Chicago Water Department. These guys are some nice guys. Most of them are single. But when you hear the story when they come to me because I'm auntie, it's ridiculous the way the women come at them. Some of the stories I have heard, I am shamed for the women because you have to come with it. You can't come and just because they work for the city and make all this money, you throwing yourself to them to get a phone bill paid or get your baby some shoes. It's the level of respect that's there. I work with operators, foremen, what they call the laborers, the plumbers, plus my truck drivers, And Martin, for a fact, I've been with these guys 5 years. They know that I am married. Ain't none of them ever crossed the line with me because guess what? I come in there with respect. They give me respect, and that's what it is. These guys ain't never crossed the line with me. Never. If anything, they're going to look out for me. But it's the way we as females have to present ourselves. And once you present yourself like a lady, you're going to get treated like a lady. If you treat yourself like a slut, they're going to treat you like a slut. If you come to work like a slut and they talk about they want to go to bed with you, how could you be mad when that's how you present yourself? But it's a lot. It's a lot of good men out here. I work with them as young as age 21. And the oldest might be still 65 working. But the stories that I hear Monday through Friday, when they come, and this outside of work, if they done went out on a weekend and they come back and be like, auntie, let me tell you what happened. I went to the bar and this young lady said this and this. But they come to me and then they want my opinion. And some of them are sad stories. Some of them are. They sad. But I tell them all the time, like when I have parties and stuff, they come, I'm like, it's some nice women gonna be that. Maybe y'all compare up. But it's all about how we present ourselves. Men gonna be men, yes. But we as women, come on, we got to come better. It's some good men, because I found one. There's some good men out here. I gave up one time, like, damn, where my soulmate at? Did he get that bus or a train? Where he at? But I end up finding, and my husband.
I know. Oh, yeah, good guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
I know.
But I just think it's all about us. We just have to come better. But, it's, I don't know. I don't
so
know.
you said
that I'm just shamed for us females.
So you saying the women probably is to blame, not finding. Well, they still not supposed to find a good man, but they don't think that there's no good men out here. Because I have a lot of women out there gay.
No, a lot of them don't. And like I was telling you the other day, a lot of women are so trauma bond. A lot of them have been broken during their youthful years to where it done led into their adult years. A lot of women have been broken from men to where when a good man do come, they don't even know how to accept him because they've been so accepted with the previous guy. You have to let go and let God. As you get older, you let go of all that. But you like the lady said, it's not the local weed man. It's not that. It's probably not even in the church. It's gonna be unexpected because when it's your time, it's your time. God's gonna present him right there to you, and you ain't gonna even know that's him.
Wow.
So, we have our picks, so we want this guy to look like this. Sometimes you got to go outside of that element. Probably can't get the tall, skinny guy with the ocean waves. You might have to go with a regular haircut, chunky. You just never know. You just never know what your mate might be. I don't know. But we just picky and a lot of different things. But, yeah. But we all go through stuff. Nobody's perfect.
Right.
And I'm not blaming, but I just know that working with and I work with just outside of the city, that's 20 when I get out there and get on my job. But with my 80 plus truck drivers, the stories out here, I'm telling you, Martin, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. But that's all I want to say.
Okay, well, let me.
But it is some good men out here, like it is.
Oh, it's good. Okay. What would you, if anyone you guys on here, what would you recommend a woman do to wait on a good man, or how she should choose him? Well, we know the man really do the choosing.
Pray about it first.
Okay, pray about it. That's a good thing.
You got to pray about it first. You have to pray about it first.
Right.
Pray and ask God what you want. Just can't say you want a man, because then you're saying you any man.
Right. Right.
Now pray on it. Then date him. Date him. Get to know him. Go around his family. See how he treat his kids. See how he treat his mother. See how he treat his siblings. You know, get to know him first. And don't just go right in head first. This is my man because you done laid down with him. No, that ain't how that go. Make him wait.
That's right.
You can't just go in and just give
him. And then love yourself.
Love yourself.
And then love yourself. Love yourself.
Absolutely.
You know, love yourself.
Long way.
That's all it is. Go somewhere. You know, take care of yourself. You know, go work out at the gym. Go to the show. Take yourself to the restaurant.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
and know what you want in life. You know, be confident. You sure don't. You really don't know.
I met my husband, and it's crazy. I was doing home care on the side, and that's how I met my husband. His mama was dying, and he was coming in town from Grand Rapids, and it just happened on a Friday. He came in town before I went and clocked out, and that's been 10 years. And no problem. No problem. And to be honest, how he looked ain't even how the past guys I have dated look. But this is what God put together.
Exactly.
It's 10 years, and that's what it is. He's good to me. He's good to my children, my grandchildren. He's my biggest cheerleader when it comes to everything. He has my back, and that's what I do. You know, he's been the best thus far.
She ain't lying, y'all. She telling the truth. Yeah.
Nope. Yep. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Yeah. And even y'all with being a truck driver, you know, the men say, a lot of men, like if I go to a truck stop, yo, man, allow you to be a truck driver. I'm a woman. I'm respectful. I know what I want. He know what he wants. I'm not here. I don't want to date you. You a truck driver. We on the same salary. What I need you for? We under the same roof. But all these guys respect me and everything. That's what makes the job perfect. Because when I come in there, good morning, Jay. They buy my lunch. And it's like, they ain't nothing. I'm telling y'all, in 5 years, they never crossed the line with me. Never tried to get in the bed with me. None of this. Christmas gift. One just bought me a $300 vacuum last week for Christmas. First gift. Like next week when I go back to work, probably Wednesday, I'm going to have a box of steaks. There's 30 steaks in there. But they look out for me. This how they come to me. I'm their sister. So yeah, Martin, you know. And I tell this to Martin all the time when I talk to him. I say, Martin, I got the best job. And y'all, out of all I'll be 50. But out of all my jobs, even with them, you know, previous jobs, me and I come at you. But this is the only job I can say I'm satisfied, I'm happy, no chaos or confusion. Yep. But it is. There's some good men out here. Just don't know where you're going to find them. Like I say, man, came in off a bus on a Friday.
Exactly.
Man, she mentioned about the social media ban. You got to be ever so careful because you got a lot of guys on here that live a social media life and a lot of scams that go on. And these guys come with all kind of stories and where you live. When the minute you get on social media and they say, where do you live? You already know they're from another country trying to pull a scam on you. Yeah. I've heard a lot of, and at my job talk about that. I said, y'all get off of social media. Those men on the social media that are trying to scavenge for women are trying to get money out of you.
Yeah, take it back to the basics. Real life.
Yeah.
And ladies, I have friends that have dated on the dating site. I have had friends that told me they dated on that and told me they have met good men on there. I don't know. I have never done it because I'm a little leery of that. But some of them say they still together right now to this day. So
yeah. I know a few ways.
You know, everybody just ain't creeps out here. Everybody just ain't creeps. I know like 3 women who dated, and right now they still dating. 2 of them are married, and 1 of them still dating. So, you know, like I say, I don't know where but it's a lot of good men. You know, you can go to the bar, and still be a lot of single, nice men out here. But like I say, it's all about how we present ourselves. Respect comes a long way, and it goes a long way.
Now, let me read a comment. I said, Verlene Noble said, I saw females who thought they had good husbands and behind their back, they were hitting on me just based on my looks alone. And I could have been told that your husband ain't all no good. Now, I want to comment on that, but I'm going to let you guys females comment on that. I want to make a comment on that, but yeah. Now,
if a man flirts or says anything to a woman that he's trying to hit on, you ought to check him. You ought to check him. Don't check her, check him. Because he's the one that's starting the discord. He's the one that has the problem. You don't check her. You check him. One man told me a few weeks ago at my job, because one of the guys he's actually a essence oil, so he makes oil. And I love his oil, and I mix it with my fragrance because I'm working in the public. You want to smell good, you want to look good. This man told me, I'm going to divorce my wife and marry you because you smell good. And I said, you know what? Why not you buy what I'm wearing and go and take it to her and smell
Tell
her?
the truth.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Then just all that down. And I'm like,
it'll shut it down.
Okay. I'm not available like that. So my whole thing is, and he walked away, and I said, yeah, because I don't care. I'm smelling good because that's what my job and I like to do. But when these men come at you and he married, don't look at the wife. You check his butt and don't play with him. Don't let him pull out the phone call to give me your phone number. No, you don't. Because if he's a whore, she gonna find out, and she probably already know. But the thing about it, you don't want to go up against her because of what he did. Check his butt, no conversation, keep it moving. That way you stop all that. I promise you will stop all of that. I don't care when he's looking at you. He has no business talking to you. He has no business looking at you. If he can't look at his wife, he got a problem. And you're not going to be the one caught up. Because let me tell you something, ladies, when you get caught up, it becomes a deadly game. And somebody could lose their life.
Out here. Yeah,
exactly. You'll lose your life or get hurt. Don't maybe I'm doing, I got something that she ain't got. No, you don't. But let me tell you something. That wife is something to having your butt killed. Because if you want to challenge her, you don't ever challenge a wife. You don't have the balls to go against what she's dealing with. When she gets through with him, he'll be standing out there on that corner trying to sell Kool-Aid. And he's not going to be attracted no more.
Not
Why?
Kool-Aid.
Because he dishonored his union. And any man, I'm going to holler at you, if you got a problem, and I don't care if you got a problem at home with your wife, if you cannot talk about it with your wife, you have no business discussing it with no other female. No best friend, none of her best friends, and nobody at your job or your church or wherever else. Because you are violating your covenant. You become one with that woman. You become one. You don't become two. You are one. And if you got a problem, don't go bringing in Sally Sue and Shaquanda and all them, and then you think you're getting something that's, but maybe he likes my coochie. Honey, coochie is coochie. Anywhere it goes.
Right. Eat on the bone. Eat on the bone. That's all it is.
So stay out of that because you're dividing that marriage. You're dividing the union, and the devil don't want marriage as it is. So trust me, stay out of that. If my wife ain't treating me right, okay, well go pray about it. I'm not talking to you. See, when you start doing that, they're gonna go through several other women until somebody continuously deny them. But when you open up the door, well, what she's doing, I could do better than her. No, you can't. Because at the end, if something happened to his butt, the insurance company ain't calling you. They calling her.
They calling that beneficiary.
Tell the truth. And shame God.
Okay. So you either gonna let them be seen, you gonna let them back, get them in the back of that funeral home, let them barbecue them like on a barbecue grill. Yeah, but y'all know what though? This relationship stuff is real serious because I was just reading on Facebook the other day where two young women where I guess one of the women was dating one of the guys and the lady was liking the guy and dating him as well. and that girl or however, the mama end up with a bullet in her head because the girl came and shot up the mama house trying to shoot the girl. I just read that on Facebook. See, that is so serious all over. Look at that. Relationship. Relationship.
Yeah, it's real talk. It's real talk.
These women will kill you over a man.
If
love got to do that, I don't want it.
Okay. I don't want it. Nope.
I got too much to lose to be. I don't want it. I don't want it.
And you got too much going on in this world that you could be finding positive than to sit there and let some man drag you into his domestic situation. Okay. If he's unhappy, he got to deal with that. But that's not for you to come and be the cure or the cleanup woman. Don't ever play yourself like that. Because when you do that, you make yourself look hoarse and sluttish. Because you'll come up to anybody.
You surely.
I'm seriously. Right. You know, and that's the crazy part. You don't get no benefits out of that. And I heard somebody mention before, I think it was something I was listening to today, and saying, oh, the benefits of being with a married man is that there's no commitment. No, but you taking whatever he offering you, he's taking it from his household. That ought to tell you right there, he don't care about his household. He giving it to you. I mean, reality speak. So the thing I'm is that don't get caught up in that. That woman, that wife will kill you or have you killed. Care about you at your job, find out where you work at, and find out where you live at. And before you know it, we all already knew something. What happened to that one? Oh, that's a shame. No, she's somebody's husband.
Right. The Lifetime movies say based on real events for a reason. Okay.
It is. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. So you treat her bad, what you gonna do to you? Because some of these men that are not good in their head, all they gonna want you to do is give them a blowjob and call it a day. And they'll pay for it.
That's it. They think with their downstairs head. That's it. They don't think with the upstairs.
That's all it is.
Think with the downstairs.
Wow. Y'all come on,
baby, I know. I got brothers, sons. I know. They I see it all. Cousins, all.
Yeah.
Men, y'all hear these women talking? They're telling the truth. They're telling their experiences. Shame the devil. Call in, ladies. This is your time to speak.
And I done definitely had experience. I had experience. So like I say, I ain't never been perfect if people are clean. I done had experience. But guess what? I learned from it.
Exactly. That's what you got to do. Learn from it and move on.
Now move on.
And don't. Exactly.
Well,
and don't make those same past mistakes.
That's it.
Live and you learn and you move on.
Especially if you got daughters, you can't present that to your girls and make them.
You can't. No, you can't. No.
Then you can't do it for your boys. Then if the boys see the men mistreating their mothers or something like that, then them boys will get grimy with them. So you have to be careful. You have to really pick your oil, your poison.
Yeah, you really do. You really do. Yeah, you do. And sometimes these boys, when they watch their fathers, if their father is wrong, some of them won't do the same thing, but then there may be one in that bunch that will do the same thing, how he sees his father treat his mother. And that's totally wrong. A woman should be held to the highest esteem because guess what? She's somebody's daughter. And then when she becomes a wife, she's your wife. And then she bear your children. She becomes their children. Bear your children for you. She lay up in the hospital for 20 hours, giving birth, going through getting epidurals, pushing the out, Watergate, breast swollen. See, these are things women go through and whatnot. As a husband, if you want to be a husband, then you've got to be attentive. I don't care if your mom did wrong. Your mom could have been the nastiest woman in the block, but you still got to, the Bible say honor her regardless. Because
honor your
God
mother and
will do
father.
what He's going to do to her and your father. Not you correct them. And you do what the word says and you treat that woman right. What you wouldn't want your mother to go through, don't put nobody else before the Don't do that. That's not right. And that's not nice. Because you got children that are going to want to do that. I was saying that earlier. Should a husband protect his wife and the wife protect his husband? Yes, because you're the leader. You are the leader. Men, you are the head. But whatever you dealt with in your past, don't bring that to the woman that you want to choose and make her pay for stuff that she has no knowledge of. Don't take your life like that. You have no right to do that. If you need to get your head together, get your head together before.
And it's
you
okay to talk to a therapist, a counselor.
Exactly.
To leave all your problems out and let somebody else give you
we got a new caller, ladies.
Talk to a counselor.
Ladies, we got a new caller.
Come on in.
Come on. Okay. I want ladies only. 9161. Come on, caller. I know who you are.
Hi.
Hey.
This is Miss Exotic.
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing? Long time. Yeah.
Y'all talking about these men.
Y'all better hold on y'all seatbelt because she gonna bring it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know, I'm ready. Let me tell you, I'm talking about them.
But you know, let me just tell you what
they don't want nothing.
Well, listen. The title is Women, Are There Any Good Men Out Here? That's the title. Now you go ahead and tell us your part. What you said they don't want nothing. Come on, talk to us. Mm-hmm.
They don't want nothing. These men out here.
I'm listening.
They don't want nothing.
Well, why you say that?
These men think that they want nothing.
Why you say that?
They think it come easy.
Okay.
They think everything come easy to them.
Okay. Well, tell us why. So in your own words, there's no good men out here.
They should date women. They don't want to date you no more. The first thing they ask is, I want some.
Okay. Listen.
Wait. Or the first thing they say is, do you smoke? Do you smoke?
Well, yeah. Hold on. The last caller, I need you to turn your YouTube or Facebook down. So, because it sounds like you're talking on delay.
Okay.
Yeah, just turn it down. So just talk to us on the phone. You could just, yeah. Now I gotta drill a little bit because she ain't really breaking it down. I want to hear a story. Now you said, yeah. So you saying that there's no good men out here, or what are you saying? Tell us, break it down. Why?
These new men, I'm calling them new men because I call like the new children. These new men, you know how you used to be dating? Like, look, for one, okay, I'm going to break it down whole story. I was married for like 38 years. I'm recently divorced for like a year. And I was a cheating wife too. But that's okay. But men nowadays, they don't want to date you. They want to just do nothing. Like, you supposed to just go, we're going to have some sex today. Like, men used to date women, wine them, dine them, get to know you. They don't even want to do none of that. They want to go straight to SEX for 5 seconds. It's crazy. These new men don't know how to do nothing. They don't even know how to have sex. They don't know nothing. They are sad. They want to have, and they ask you for sex. They only can have sex for 5 minutes. So I don't even know why they even ask you for sex in the first place. That stuff to me is crazy. These new men don't know nothing. Then they want to stay in your house and I pay no bills. Like, where they do that at? Dude, you can't say not here. Gonna give me money for 2 months. Gonna give you thousands of dollars. And then in the third month, no dollars. Pay bills is every 30 days. Get the fuck out. These bills is every 30 days. Every 30 days I need money. I know 2 months today in the arm, baby. Bills cost every 30 days. You get paid. I need a check. I need some money. And I don't want to ask you for no money. But you talking about wait till you give it to me? Oh, you take it too damn long. I used to get paid every Friday. My husband get paid, I get paid. You zoom in?
Yeah.
I be like, I'm going to give you some money next week. Next week? Put my bills every 30 days. Just get away from me. Bye.
Now, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Are you comparing these men to your husband? Your former husband?
Okay, my former husband was a man.
Okay.
But he got lost in the street. Like, he just went crazy. Like, you talking about the clean-up woman. Sometimes the clean-up woman not clean. It'd be some dirty, ugly clean-up women, too. Them ugly, clean, stinky women can take your man, too. Don't ever keep on thinking that pretty chicken can ugly chicken can take yours. You know, one that can smell bad and be ugly, she can take your man, too. Trust me. Y'all keep looking for the clean-up woman. The clean-up woman sometimes is dirty. So open up your eyes to them dirty chicks. Them clean women can take your man, but a dirty woman can, too. The dirty one opened up my eyes, baby. Anybody can take your man. Just keep your man in check, keep your house in check. Don't never think your house is perfect. Because you'll never know who will come in your crib and destroy it. But which, hey.
It take two to
I
tangle
had my flaws, though.
It take two.
I had my flaws. I ain't gonna lie. It do. But, hey, like I said, I'm who I am. I do me. In the same token, you can't be happy on Monday and thinking somebody else gonna want to see you happy. People don't like happy. You don't like happy.
So let me ask you a question. Now you say you just recently divorced. So what you gonna do about me? Just gonna leave him alone and just stay single?
Am I gonna stay single?
Yeah, I'm just asking.
No, I don't plan on staying single.
Well, you say ain't no good men out here.
I had a boyfriend too.
My
boyfriend died on the lake, so I lost my husband, and then I lost my boyfriend on the lake. So I'm just been single. I've been trying to date, but it's hard dating people because I've been out the dating scene for so long. Just like trying to maneuver in this new scene with men, just not being men. I'm not really able to function properly.
It sounds like you had a husband and a boyfriend. Is that what you tell me? You had a husband and a boyfriend at the same time?
Yeah, I'm Miss Exotic. I had a husband and a boyfriend. I had a boyfriend.
Now, listen. Now, you shouldn't be talking about ain't no good man. You should, Miss Exotic. I know who you are.
I had a good
man. Come on. Now, that's a bad example, Miss Exotic. Come on now.
I'm a bad example.
Come on now. You got a boyfriend and a husband. Then you talking about ain't no good man out here. And the street
I had a good husband.
You just wasn't a good woman.
I had a good boyfriend.
Okay. Was you a good woman?
I'm a better woman now.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait a minute, Martin. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh. Martin. I'm trying to help my brain right now.
Okay.
Mr. Exotic, you said you had a boyfriend and you had a husband both at the same time.
Well, it's a long story, but yeah, I had a boyfriend and a husband.
We're not trying to judge, but go ahead.
Okay. No. I just wanted to get clarity because I'm looking like, okay, I'm trying to make sure I heard what she said was right. So whatever was happening with your marriage that allowed you to have a boyfriend.
I had a boyfriend because I can get men. You know, no marriage.
Oh, okay.
I'm confused. So I can.
Okay, Exotic. Okay, hold it. Let me just let's just lay some things out. Put it on the table so we can all understand. Now, and I want you to be laughing. I know it's funny. So listen, what I'm saying is, were you a good woman to your husband? But you say he was good, but was you good? Miss Exotic, I'm talking to.
I was a good woman to my husband. I'm a good woman, period, anyway, because I was born a woman.
No,
if you're a woman, you should be good.
No, hold it. I'm talking about you. Now, I ain't talking about nobody else. I'm talking about you. Were you a good woman?
I'm a good woman, Martin.
Okay. I'm asking you.
I'm asking the wife.
Okay. Well, how you an excellent wife and you had a boyfriend while you had a husband? That don't sound right.
Technically.
Huh?
I'm really talking about how men is not good. I'm only as good as my man. Now, if my man is good to me, he doesn't have to worry about no other man because he's doing what he's supposed to do. Now, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, I'm going to lose that. I'm going to satisfy myself, and I'm going to have me another man.
You living by your name, period. Exotic, like, too, boy. Exotic, you something else.
You got to bring it. You got to bring it.
So you
got to be a man.
So
I don't cheat on my man.
Well, that's not true. That's not true. How you don't cheat on your man? You had a whole husband, your boyfriend too. That's cheating, ain't it?
Well, see, this is what happened.
Okay, I'm listening.
I met my boyfriend when I was married, and my husband left.
Okay.
But then I took the relationship with my boyfriend more serious. But I already said I wasn't the perfect wife. Okay. I'm a good wife, but I'm not like perfect wife.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a good wife. I cook, I clean, I fuck. Now I'm a good wife. I do what I'm supposed to do. I take care of my man. I take care of the house. I take care of the kids. I take care of the grandkids. I take care of everything in the crib. Mm-hmm. I'm a good woman. Mm-hmm. I just me. Why y'all all quiet?
No, we listen. We want to hear you out.
I know tomorrow.
I'm listening.
When Martin open up this panel, Martin, it's gonna be a man or two that's gonna come and challenge what you just said.
Yeah.
What these men gonna say? Like I told you, they better bring it. Like I'm saying,
but
these
men
want to come in your house and eat and don't buy the food. What is wrong with these men? Are y'all letting me see I'm not buying you nothing. I'm not buying you no shoes.
When you cook, you lay that down on the table before it even gets started. If they not gonna help you, they don't eat for the party. They don't eat. They don't even get no meal. You lay that bruise down before it even gets started. If they not gonna give you money for a month, then you get sex in a month. Period. Like you lay that down. We tried because we trying to figure it out. I know I'm trying to figure it out. Stop it.
I was going to play with the steak right there in my face. If it's a good steak, baby, give me the steak. And now you can run that steak good. Baby, you don't better do nothing.
Y'all, this is getting very interesting. Very interesting.
I'm lost. I'm about ready to
listen.
I heard what you know what? Let me tell you something.
I just want to cut up for my show today.
You should know cut up.
I know. Poor baby, she just. You know, the thing about it is that I'm a former cop's wife, and I was for 12 years. I'm a former cop's wife, police wife, and so when I was married to him for 12 years, I gave him his baby. I was always there. Now, one thing he did do. When I wanted to go to school or start a business, he was very supportive. But no one taught me the life of being a cop's wife, because I didn't realize that being married to a police officer would change the world around for me. And in the interim, you know, these little chicks out here on the outside, that woman that he started messing with, when I found out that he was having an affair, and I was led to find out where they were at. That woman, she told me this: "Well, you're a bimbo that had his babies. I'm going to be the real wife." And she punched me, and I knocked her out. I broke her nose, and I had to go to court. I almost went to jail because I felt that this was a violation of my territory. I don't want no one terrorizing my family. And we were in and out of court. But one thing that the judge said, because when the state's attorney, you know, approached and said, you know, she was a stripper. She was a stripper up there on Elston. Her name was Armel Montgomery. And she turned around and she never showed up at mediation. She never showed up at the court but one time. And the judge said, if you all bring her back in the court again, we're going to lock her up in Tivoli Park at the time when they had the mental institution. Because she never showed up. But she got pregnant. We were still married. He wanted to, you know, get the marriage back on track. And I told him no. Because everybody that she done screwed, you got hurt, them demons. I don't want them demons up in me. I don't need all of that to mess with my spirit. I don't want none of that up in me and whatnot. So she lost the baby and she made him hurry to get the divorce. It took him a while to get the divorce. So he was forced. He was a cop because he knew he would lose a whole lot. You know, and that's the thing about it. You know, if a man has to go to that extreme, then leave your family alone. Do the right thing, then go out there and mess around. But don't bring nobody else into your world. That dismantles everything that God does.
You know,
and when God is,
orchestrated. That's what they do. They come into your life because they can't get no man. So they want to come tear your house down. And then these men so dumb, they fall for it. Like, I'm not going to lose everything for somebody that don't got nothing. So that's the men's fault. I didn't marry that woman. So whatever that woman did, she did. I didn't marry her. I didn't make no vows for her. So she was able to come in and tear the house down. So what? It must have been built on the right foundation. For real. You don't let people come. Like, they want women to come into your house. Like, he just be doing too much for her. He be doing too much. And I be trying to just be nice. So I'm not trying to go to court. I'm not trying to do nothing to nobody. but I don't like that, and I'll never like it.
Yeah. I got a question.
And I don't like dealing with it.
I got a question for Miss Exotic. I'm curious. She got my nose wide open. Now, what made you and you and your ex-husband get a divorce? Who filed for the divorce? Who filed for the divorce?
He did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
You couldn't blame him, could you?
I ain't care. My boyfriend was 34 years old. Do you think I care about the man divorcing me?
Oh, okay.
I thought after my boyfriend passed, I didn't care about him getting no divorce.
Oh, okay.
I was happy as ever, going through changes.
Wait a minute. How old was your husband?
My husband is 60.
How old was your husband?
60.
60, 50. Now he's 60. Yeah, he'd be 50, 60 his birthday. He's 59, I think.
Dr. Davis.
He'll be 60 in a couple of days.
We got a new caller. All right. Hey, Dr. Davis, come on real quick. Come on. You know what the title is, Dr. Davis, before you get started?
No, I do not. I'm coming in.
Okay, just hold on then. I'm gonna let the young lady keep talking.
Okay.
The title is I said, women, are there any good men out here? That's the title. That's what we're talking about. You know, one thing leads to another. But we're talking to Miss Exotic. Miss Exotic, it sounds like your relationship was straight out of high school like that. I mean, it's a high school relationship. That's what my brother put on here. Seriously, that's what somebody put on there. My
relationship straight out of high school.
Yeah, he said, let me see what he said. He said, this is what Ronnie Johnson said. She speaks like she has high school relationship experiences. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what Ronnie said.
High school, grammar school, grown up, you name it, I had it. I can talk about relationships like I can really tell y'all some stuff about relationships. But I probably can put some marriages back together and everything. I learned a lot.
You learned a lot. Do you regret being divorced?
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Do you regret being divorced?
You know what? I regret the relationship we had since the divorce. Because he thinks somebody's supposed to be included in everything that I do. Like, I don't want to be bothered with that. Like I'll probably never. I don't want to be bothered with my husband and his girl. I don't want to be bothered with that. And they keep just walking up in my face. If I see them outside, I don't care. But when you come to like my grandkids' birthday and stuff like that, I don't like that. And then he's like, well, I have to bring her too. But I don't want to be bothered with that. Like, it's spaces for stuff. And he keeps going over my space. And I'm like just tired of it. Like, it's like no matter what I say or what I do, he thinks that stuff is okay. And that stuff is not cool. I shouldn't probably even talk about it on the radio, but that is like not cool. Like, I don't care if they're together at their house or whatever they do together. I don't care. But when it comes to face, my tears and stuff, I don't like that. And it's like it's always in my face. So I don't like that. But as far as that's my only regret, the way that me and him, we don't talk. We have no communication.
So you don't want him and his new wife or new woman coming to y'all grandchildren birthday party, stuff like that. You don't like that. Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't like that.
Why I don't like it. Shouldn't matter. I mean, you ain't with him no more. He too old for you. You want a young one.
Yeah. If I wanted, I do. I'll probably get another young one. But right now, I'm a grown woman, and I'm gonna be bothered with that. Like that lady said about when you just don't know what kind of territory. I've been with my husband 38 years, so you don't know what kind of territory you into when you're dealing with this. I found them at the hotel together. So this is not like somebody that you can't come be with somebody like that and then think you about to come to dinner. Like, where's your mindset at? Like, I wouldn't go, like, if I'm kicking it with your man, I'm not about to sit in your face and be like, I don't do stuff like that. And I would never do stuff like that. You shouldn't do stuff like that. I mean, women nowadays, they just do anything. Like, some things I just won't do. I don't want to do that.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I'm still sensitive. I haven't been divorced a year yet.
Right. Well, hold it. I thought you fell out of love with your husband. We're gonna Dr. K. I'm a Dr. Z. I'm sorry, Dr. Z. Go ahead. Now you ready to talk, Dr. Davis?
I can. I sure can.
Okay,
I'm ready. I was on mute.
Okay, go ahead.
Respect everyone. I was on mute.
Okay.
And I understand the title. And there's a good man for every woman.
Okay, I like the way she worded
There's a good man for every woman.
Tell the truth.
Period.
and shame the
There's a good man for every woman 3 times. One more time. There's a good man for every woman. It's how you start off your relationship. It's how you maintain your relationship. It's how you respect that man and talk to that man, because that man is a man, period. Especially if he's 40 on up. Now, the younger generation is being taught by the 40s and 50-year-olds, but they're not doing a lot of talking to these young generation, period. This different generation that's growing up now, that's young adults. But there is a good man for every woman. It's just you all have to meet one another. You may or may not run into that person. Some people, once again, I was talking about this the other day, you know, you get in a relationship, you're lusting after that person. That person may not ever been meant for you, or you may not been meant for that person. And that's when God come into play. God probably gave you every reason not to be with that person, but you ignored it. You may have missed out on your soulmate because you wanted this person so bad, but that person was not meant for you. So I truly believe that there is a good man and a good woman for everyone out here. It's how you represent yourself, how you present yourself, how you carry yourself, your character, not having a nasty attitude. It's all about your personality. It has a combination of variables in all aspects, period. Mm. That woman that said she was married to that man for 38 years probably didn't have no business being with that man for 38 years. He may have treated her like trash, but he treats the current woman like she's a queen. Now, take a look at yourself. Take a look at yourself. What is it about you? And then what about him? You know, or maybe sometimes people grow apart. You have to look at the signs. But I truly believe, Mr. Martin, that there's a good man for every woman out here. It's all about you presenting yourself and respecting that man. Because at the end of the day, he is still a man, and that goes for the same for women. We are still women, but you cannot be a slut and a whore and out here doing this, that, and patty whack, and then expect that man to respect you. Because remember now, you think about it. Though no man want no other man touching his woman or wife.
Tell the truth.
That's why I have my own man.
And shame the
Period. That's why you have your own man.
Period. Now, man can cheat all day, every day, but let another man touch you. He's done with you, period. And if he's not done with you, now he's in it, he has a motive, and he's going to use you. So we need to really just take a step back and ask God, you know, what can we do? What should we do? Ask God to bring you someone. And then just take a step back and get to know yourself. You cannot go into a relationship if you're focusing on your past. You cannot do that. You cannot bring your past relationship into your current relationship, because it would never work. That's a totally different individual. Period.
God don't bless no mess.
And that's just that. And a lot of times in this community, in our Black community, we base all our relationships off of that one person that we had a bad experience on. And that's, guess what? Now you get ready to attract that same individual character, that same personality. Then you want to know, why I don't have a good man? Why I don't have a wonderful husband? Why is he with me 10 years and we're not married? Why? Think about it. Think about it. That's just something to think about. Respect these men, have a wonderful character, personality. Think about this. Here's another concept, and number new. Why is all these basketball, football players, soccer players, and golf players marrying these white women?
Tell the truth.
Because you know what? They keep a smile on their face. They keep a smile on their face, and they don't have a smart-ass mouth like most Black women do. Because we do have some smart mouths, including myself now. I'll get jazzy with my husband anytime. That's how I know he's my soulmate, because he laughs at me and asks me, "Are you done? Are you done talking? All right, go ahead and do what you know." So that's our relationship. That's the type of relationship we have. But Black people, Black women are known to be mad with the world, because one, we tired, we raising our children, we trying to pay the bills. We have many variables too. But how you expect to get a man if you're always mad or you always have a frown on your face? No man want to walk up to you. You're not approachable. Period.
So think about it. Take a look at you and get to know you first before you able to jump into a relationship. Because number one, if you're not making yourself happy, how somebody else gonna make you happy? I'm going on
man. Oh man,
that's not true. Now she say she going on mute. Drop the mic.
That's not true.
Okay, well, tell me what's true.
Lord have mercy.
Come on, tell me. Well, tell me what's not true about it.
You should be happy with yourself anyway.
Okay.
You should be happy with yourself anyway. Everybody's talking about you supposed to be happy when you get the man, and the man can't come in and make you happy because the man's supposed to put a smile on your face. That's his purpose. If he can't put a smile on your face, what is he there for?
That's not what I said. But that's not what I said. See, a lot of us have a listening comprehensive problem. I never said that. I said you have to make yourself happy first before you can get into a relationship and you two can make one another happy. You shouldn't need no man to make you happy. Of course he's supposed to put a smile on your face and he's supposed to put a smile on yours. But first, you have to make sure you take care of all the trauma that's going on in your life and your past first. Your trauma. Because most of us do have trauma from our past. Period.
Ain't that what I said?
Especially if you was in Chicago. So you have to make yourself happy and find out who you are first before you know what you want in a relationship. Period. Going back on you.
I feel like I know how to make myself happy. But I want a man to know how to make me happy.
Miss Exotic. Miss Exotic.
To make me happy. I already know how to make myself happy.
Miss Exotic, let me ask you a question. It seems like you selfish. It's all about you, not the man, but it's all about you, the way you feel, and that's where it seems. And I could be wrong. You shouldn't be like that now. It's all about you. The man too, both of you, if you're in a relationship. Both of you guys.
It's supposed to be about him.
Yeah, both of you guys, yes.
Okay. Martin, let me ask Exotic, I want to ask you a question. What were you taught coming up about relationships, marriages? How did you comprehend that? How you have a reason.
I got a comprehension problem, whoever you are, okay?
No. I didn't. No. Exotic. I don't do that with women. I asked you a question.
I'm just letting you know.
The other lady made a statement. The other lady made a statement, but she used comprehend. But I'm asking you. I'm different from her. I'm asking
you. That's a God's question because I heard the word.
You can't answer.
No. The other lady. No, I asked you a direct question. I said, what did you comprehend growing up about relationships? Who taught you about marriage? Who taught you about relationship? When I use the word comprehend, I'm saying what understanding did you get growing up? The reason I ask, because sometimes women and men have a different understanding about certain things. And they may think narrow-minded with one way, and it may not be that, or they can think multiple ways. There was no offense, but I don't do that shopping and scoffing stuff. I don't do that.
I just heard the word comprehension so many times. I didn't know who said it. Okay, so that's why I spoke on it. Don't talk to me about no comprehension.
She mentioned it. No. She was saying what she was saying in her statement. I'm asking you a question. How did you come to that narrative? How did you come to that?
Let me tell you this. It doesn't matter who taught me. I've been married 38 years, so it must have been something I know and something I probably can teach you because I have experienced it. Doesn't matter what I was taught. I can tell you what I have learned. Okay?
Okay.
They want to know what I've learned throughout life. I can tell you that. But as far as there's no book on any of this, there's no books on any of this. Like I've been married 38 years, so it's something I was doing right. No matter what the problem is, it's something I was doing right. And then I know what I've done wrong also. So like he said, I am very selfish, as he said. I'm a very selfish woman. And I'll probably always be a very selfish woman because I think men supposed to cater to the woman period. And these new men, they don't want to cater to the women. They think you're supposed to cater to them. And no, I'm not the woman that cater. I'm the woman that's get catered to. So yeah, I'm going to have a big problem finding a man. Because these men think you're supposed to cater to them. No, you're going to cater to my needs, period. So yeah, I'm a different type of woman. And I'm having very difficulty trying to deal with these nothing men that expect women. I had to give you an example. Sweetest day, a man called me. I just recently met. I'm like, I got my grandkids. He's like, you ain't gonna buy me no drink for sweetest day. I don't even know you, so you're not my sweetest in the first place. For one. For two, when I say I have my grandkids, I'm being a grandparent. Don't ask about no alcohol. I'm not about to drink. You're not about to stop by or any of that. I'm interested in my grandchildren. And if you're a grown man, you should understand that. So yes, these new men are different. Don't ask for no sweetest day. Every day is my day. Valentine's Day and sweetest day, that's my day too. I get gifts. I'm not giving you anything for sweetest day. I don't need no sweet man. What's wrong with these men? You didn't give me anything for sweetest day. I don't want sweeties. I want a man. A man that knows that Valentine's Day is mine and sweetest day is too. That's something about that.
Well, I'm going to chime in on this, and that was me saying that you had a listening comprehension problem, because the reason why I said that, and this is the first time I said this, that's the first word I ever used, Martin. I have never said that to anyone, because I said one thing and you took it and you twisted around, and that wasn't what I was trying to say. But unfortunately, people is in here validating what you're saying, and it's not true. These are not new men. First of all, the new ones are the ones that's 18, 19, 20, 21. That's number one. It's the people that you're attracting. No one is going to call Dr. Z up and saying, yes, I'm speaking in third person. Yes, no one is going to call me and say, you going to buy me a drink. That's number one. Not going to ever do that. So you're obviously attracting. I'm talking to. That just never happened before to me, ever. Okay? So number two, you said you're selfish. There's no way that, do you want to know why you're single? There's no way that you can have a successful relationship and be selfish. All men are not bad. All men are not good. We cannot say that about these men out here. I mean, I have men eating out the palms of my hand, darling, and I don't have to open up my mouth. I don't even have to ask them to buy me something. But guess what? I bet you I'll buy them something. Let them know that this is 50-50. Period.
Yeah,
it's 50-50 because this is a different day nowadays. Don't just say that these are new men. These men are in their 50s. You sound like you may be in your late 50s or 60s. These men been around just as long as you have. It's what you attract. Period. Should no man be calling you up talking about you going to buy him a drink. He should have been saying, babe, can I stop by? We can have fun with the grandkids together. Maybe we can have a cocktail later. Not somebody telling you, oh, you're not going to buy me a drink. No, that's number one. That's disrespectful. So it's the men that you are attracting with your personality and your character. These men out here, some of them I have met some of the most sweetest men. They just not for me. I have my husband. I'm married.
That never happened to me before. So I was really shocked that he called it asking anything, especially if it was sweetest day. I said, I don't want to have no sweet man. He didn't want to buy him anything on sweetest day in the first place. Period. What is wrong with these men that think you're supposed to give them something on sweetest day anyway? Who wants to be sweet? I don't want no man to think he's sweet and he's going to give me something for sweetest day. No. I'm the Valentine and I'm the sweetie. So
I don't look at it like that, though.
I'm not buying no man nothing. If he ain't got to give me a lot of money and I'm buying it with his, then he can get some gifts. But as far as me buying something out of my pocket for a man, y'all is messing these men up. Y'all messing them up. Y'all is messing up the game. Y'all messing them up.
Keisha said, Dr. Davis, you do be slick at the mouth. I do. I can get real slick real quick. But I don't agree with Miss Exotic. Listen to your name. I'm not on here to calling myself Miss Exotic. Number one, there's nothing wrong with buying a man something. Oh, okay. I understand.
Gave me that name, okay?
I understand. But my thing is, I don't mind. My husband buy me things all the time. And once again, but that's my husband. And I buy him things all the time out the blue. So it's half and half. He might do a little bit more than me on one end. I might do a little bit more than him on another. You know, we work together. And it's also about companionship at your age, even at my age. It's about companionship. It's about love. It's about being in love. If you with that man for him to buy you things, then it would never work. You're right. You will be by yourself with your grandkids and your cat for the rest of your life and happy with that.
You must be one lonely fixer, baby.
No, I'm not alone. I said I'm married. I'm married. I'm married.
How old are you? How old are you, Miss Exotic?
Old enough to live and know a lot.
No.
Exotic, answer the question, honey.
How old are you? I'm just trying to figure out if you're 60.
I might be 13. I might be 25. I might be 40.
Okay, got it.
Okay, Martin, listen.
Yeah.
There are some good men out here. There are some good men out here.
I know.
There are some good men out here.
But listen.
They are.
Okay. Now listen.
They are. You know why? Because in that case, every woman, now I'm going to say this, Martin, then what you said that there are none, then tell these women to divorce their husbands and see how far that goes.
Half of them should divorce their husbands.
According to what you said.
Half of them should divorce their husbands.
That is so demonic when you say that, though.
Yes. Some of them should divorce their husbands. Yes, they should. There'll be a lot happening.
No.
Martin, you got us wasting our energy on this conversation. It's really going nowhere, Martin. Come on, can we get some more women that's talking with logic?
What makes you think it's not logical, honey?
You don't even know what you're saying. You're speaking in circles, ma'am.
I'm not speaking in circles. How it is.
And if you're not 13, you're definitely sounding like it. In 38 years of marriage, you ought to be shaming yourself on here talking like that.
38 years of marriage, and he should be ashamed himself because men walk away from their whole family and they don't get on F, okay? Well, so therefore, I shouldn't be ashamed of anything.
I don't know what you're going to teach your grandchildren. Lord have mercy.
Oh,
you say what?
But no, Exotic, hear what you said earlier. You said you had a boyfriend and a husband.
Yes.
You committed adultery.
Yes, I'm an adulteress. And
she rode the bus with no windows. Rode the bus with no windows, baby.
And guess what? You read what you want
with no windows.
You read what you want, baby. And I got left from the door.
You got left. I rode that bus with no windows. I'm going to call her spade. That bus you rode on, baby, just had the windshield on it for the drive.
All right, we got.
I just wanted to turn the show up, y'all. Really, I just wanted to turn the show up.
You did. You turned it up.
Y'all was like, really?
I pray your strength.
I was hoping I was turning it up, but y'all like.
You turned it up for real.
Martin, you got me confused right now, Martin.
I already knew she was going
to.
Listen, I tried to warn y'all. Y'all didn't listen to me. I said I tried to warn y'all, but.
I heard exactly what you said.
You should have said on the street, and I would have got it.
You know what? I ain't even gonna get mad about nothing you saying, but baby, y'all ain't never rode that yellow bus. I got a yellow bus driver now.
Oh Lord, you got another one, huh?
Lord, like you said, what you thought was gonna be a long no.
But you know what? Now, strangely, ladies. Now, strangely, listen, ladies. She got a lady inside the messenger agree with everything she said. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Well, they like adultery and having a husband too. Well, you don't have to answer to God in the end. I know that much. And that ain't gonna for me. You ain't gonna cancel.
Now look. That's what I can teach you a lot. I told
you
you
can't teach me nothing at almost 60 years old. But I would say this: I would not. My daughter is 33. My daughter is going through a divorce because she has a husband that doesn't care. But one thing my daughter would tell you, I would not teach them to have a boyfriend and a husband at the same time. You know why? Because I have do.
I do. You do.
When you literally tell God that an adultery and committing adultery is right, you gotta deal with him. I ain't gotta deal with you. I don't know you.
Right, I'll have to deal with that. And I never told you
to come out.
I never once said something was right. Never said that.
No, you said I have a boyfriend and a husband. You said
I did have a boyfriend and a husband. I had a husband and I had a fine ass young boyfriend. I'm a cougar. Okay, yes.
Oh, you were his
fine young boyfriend. Yeah, I was his cougar.
You were his cougar.
You definitely was taking care of him.
Wow.
No, baby, I didn't have to take care of my cougar.
Yeah, you did. You were taking care of him.
No. You all have to
hold it, ladies. Hold it.
Man,
You see, so you tell me, Exotic, that 34-year-old man was hitting you up with some bread, or you wasn't hitting him up?
He just was giving her
I don't get no man no money. I don't get no man no money.
But what was he giving you then?
Did I just tell y'all that?
What was he giving you? What was he giving you?
Everything.
He just said it.
He just said everything. Everything.
He gave us some peanuts. That's it.
No.
That's what she
Love and love is two different things, baby. Love
you was throwing.
No, I was love baby. You probably screwed your 5-minute ass.
You was selling her soul.
I'm making love, baby.
You might as well. You should have had a menage a trois with your husband and your boyfriend.
I don't do menage a trois, baby. That's what you want to leave home and do. I don't do that. I can satisfy my bed, baby. I don't need no menage in my room.
But can I?
You got a boyfriend and your husband.
Hold it, ladies.
I can satisfy my bed, baby.
You better rebuke yourself, girl.
I know that husband. You do menages. You and your husband. That's probably how and then you got to back
Hold it, ladies.
You know why?
Hold it.
I respect myself.
Hold it, ladies. Dr. Z. Hold it. Dr. Z, go ahead. Dr. Davis, go ahead.
You know, I know you all are laughing. I even laughed a little bit. I'm so sorry, Miss Exotic. But on a serious note, that seriously, you definitely need to get some mental health counseling because you have some underlying issues and some trauma that you're dealing with. You have some, this is Dr. Z Davis, Zamuna Davis, okay? And I've been doing this over 25 years. And what I'm hearing in you is sad, and I'm not judging you, but you definitely need to get some help because I can guarantee the experience of dealing with marriage counseling and etc., individual counseling, mental health counseling, period, that you have some issues going on or you had issues going on in your past that you took into your relationship, you took into your marriage, you definitely need some help. I do not know what it is, but I can guarantee you I am right, that you have some issues. You on here telling these women that you can talk to them about what you have done and you can give them your experience. No one wants to experience being an adulterer. No one wants to experience being an adulterer. No one wants to experience.
You all can say what I want to say about adultery. I have to ask the God for adultery.
Of course you do.
I do what I want to do. I satisfy myself. Okay?
But see, I was speaking and look how you overtalk me. That's why I know you need some help. No, I'm not talking crazy. You need some help. You definitely need some help. You need some help. And that's not why.
We need some help. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some more calls. Okay, yeah, I know it. I know. The men probably loving what she's saying. Ain't no telling.
Have a good time, but they love it. Oh yeah, they gonna have a good time. It's Exotic done turned this show all around.
Yeah, let me see. I'm looking for some more callers. 872-299-0808. 872-299-0808. Now, if you call people, you got to wait for at least about 30 seconds. Don't hang up. Do not hang up. Listen to the prompts. It's going to lead you to the stage right here. So definitely call in 872-299-0808.
I believe Mr. Exotic is acting. I think she's doing that. I think she's doing that. She's doing that.
Yeah, I am.
I know. It got to be, because this can't be the true you. Oh, no. Because if it is, I'm going to put Exotic in the corner with a gun tap in here. Yeah. I'm blindfolded.
I guarantee y'all tomorrow. Oh, no. This is going to be a very nice conversation. Martin, how was the last show we did together?
Yeah,
it was very exciting. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's gonna be that good too.
I knew I knew you was gonna come on here and light it up. I was like, oh Lord, they don't know what they, hey. But I mean, this is show.
That's why we all got quiet. Notice we all got muted. Like, what the hell that happened?
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I was just trying to turn up for y'all, but some of the stuff was a little true. But I mean, in life you live and you learn. So that's really what I focus on.
I want to ask you a question, Miss Exotic. Now, you get them little young men. They see you looking for an old school type of guy to treat you, but you want them young. You want them in his 30s, probably 40s, whatever.
Right.
You want okay? I see.
I don't want none of my son age.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like my oldest is 40.
Man, 34. I don't want none of my son age.
Oh, I know that's right. Playing with y'all, like dating your kids.
I was blessed to get someone younger, and I was blessed to have an affair, and I was blessed to have that relationship.
So, wait, you said blessed to have an affair?
Yeah, I was blessed to have all of that, baby.
That's not being blessed. That's like
mine wasn't a blessing to you. It wasn't for you. It was for me.
No, that's not a blessing. That's why I say you have.
Well, it wasn't.
That's not a blessing.
You.
No, it's not. No, you don't get it. You don't get it.
I do.
That's not a blessing. Cheating on your husband. That's not a blessing.
Like I said, it was a blessing for me.
You need some help, baby. Get you some help.
I don't need nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I know what a blessing is, and I know what not a blessing is.
Girl, you better be glad your husband didn't mollywop your butt. Because you don't do that. You don't disrespect a man like that. I don't care who you are.
No,
you just don't do it.
You don't disrespect a man like what? You don't.
Think about it.
Let me tell you, you're not even disrespecting the man.
She's disrespecting herself. That's right.
Self-respect first.
Oh, right. No, maybe I understand.
That's why I said she needs to learn herself.
I know myself.
The man gonna have a good time tomorrow night.
You know what? In life, Miss Exotic, you have to have morals.
I have morals, honey. I raised a lot of kids. I have a lot of morals.
You had a lot of kids.
I have a lot of morals.
Where?
You know what? This is what I see. I see Miss Exotic. She's selfish. It's all about her, what she wants, whether it's good or bad, morally wrong or morally right, whatever. It's about what she wants. She wants to be happy. So she's taking her happiness over everything, no matter if it's morally wrong or whatever. That's just what I see. I could be wrong. I'm not a counselor. Y'all professionals on here, but it's about her. Whatever situation she's in, she wanted to be about her. Whether she's dating a younger man.
She's going to keep attracting them same men.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not happy. I could tell you that now. You can listen to her voice. She is not happy at all, and that is so sad.
Okay.
She is not happy.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Is that Valine Noble? Call in. She said, Miss Exotic, don't let them talk you.
Who is that, a guy?
I don't know whoever it is. I want them to call in. It might be a woman. Call in 872-299-08. Help Miss Exotic out. She needs some help on air. Help out.
I sure do.
Yeah.
She needs some help. See, she admitted. That's the first thing. She admitted. She said yes, she did.
Yep.
I said what?
You said yes, you do.
No, I was talking about help calling in because this lady agreed with great. I think it's a woman. I think it's a woman agrees with everything that Miss Exotic is saying. So she agrees with us.
So she favors adultery. So it's good. Oh, that let me know. She said that Miss Exotic don't let them
do another conversation like Miss Exotic, and I'm hanging up. I'm not going to go through another 20 minutes of this.
Well, the woman Berlin. Noble stated.
Up from this show, if we get another Miss Exotic on here.
Hold it. Go ahead, Doctor.
Miss Exotic, don't let them talk to you. Don't let them talk to you like these are religion women that are in La La Land. I guarantee you, some of their husbands is cheating on them. God bless her too.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's what Berlin said, Noble.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, let me say this. We're not throwing stones at her because it hasn't to do with no religion. But some of us that have a relationship with the Lord, we can use something that makes sense, but we don't want her to be lost. We're not dogging her. So Miss Berlin or whatever your name is, don't go there.
This call is no
We're
longer
trying to
being recorded.
understand who she is. Who she is. That's all we do it. We want to help her. That's all we try to do. We want to help her.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we're trying to do. We want to make sure that she don't get hurt or whatever she's dealing with. Dr. D has her experience. I have mine. But we want to help her. So, Miss Verlene, don't sit up and say something that, they just judging her. We are not the judges. God's going to deal with her. But if we can help somebody, that's a blessing to do so. We have a right to say it's wrong to commit adultery. We can say that for those of us that believe it. Now, if you, Miss Verlene, like to commit adultery, that's your business.
She says,
you're going to answer one way or another.
Listen what she said. Go ahead, read it, Dr. Davis. Go ahead, read it.
I'm a woman of God, anointed, and I just know how men are, and especially church men.
Yeah, your point is.
See her respond.
I wanted to call in. Tell her to call in. Call in.
Yeah,
call in. Call in, Miss Noble. Call in. This is live uncut.
That all over the internet. I shouldn't have said that. That doesn't look good. That's not a good look.
Well, you spoke your truth. I mean,
you spoke your truth, buddy. That's all.
No shame in your game. You say you that was a blessing. That young man you had was a blessing. Yeah.
Right.
Dan Hurd said, all of you all are rats. He sounds silly.
Yeah.
I want that sister to call in.
Yeah, me too. I would love for her to call in. At the end of the day, there are still some good men out here. It's just unfortunate that maybe or maybe not Miss what's your name, Miss Exotic? She had some bad experience, I should say.
I didn't say I had no bad experience. I mean, like I said, I was married 38 years. I had a nice marriage. I had a very nice husband. So I didn't have through life I have relationships, but at the end of the day, I was blessed to have someone that loved me and I love back. So I had a lot of good experiences. So I ain't tripping. So life is what it is. You live, you learn.
Yeah. Wow, this was a deep conversation, ladies. Y'all showed out tonight. Lord have mercy. Ooh. So Miss Exotic, so you say in your eyes that there's no good men out here, right?
There's some good men. It's just that these new men, they don't know how to treat women anymore.
She said new men.
They don't know how to.
What you mean by new men? New men is like Dr. D said. That's a new man. I need you to break that down because a new man is like a young boy who just turned 21.
Right.
Yeah. What is your theory of that? Yeah, break it down. Tell me, hey, this is what I think what new men is. New men that I meet. If you're going to say new men that you meet at a certain age.
Hold it, ladies. Hold it, ladies. We got a new caller. We got a new caller. Hold it. Hold a new caller. 6544. Hey, caller.
Good evening, everybody.
Is it that woman of God?
No, this isn't Miss Noble.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to know. Go ahead.
I just want to say that, I understand that the ladies were disappointed in what, that's how it came off. It did come off that they were judging her. I don't agree with what's her actions in her marriage. And I'm not a woman of God, but that's just, as a woman, you kind of overextending yourself. But that's on her. I do feel like
I paid the price. I'm no longer married, so.
I mean, but you had a boyfriend during the marriage. That was established already.
And he left me for another woman. So I had a boyfriend after he left me. And it doesn't matter because I was married 38 years. Like, to say somebody's going to be with you forever,
So,
you're not
but
going to never
ma'am,
cheat. That's
you
crazy.
have no qualms. I have no qualms with you. That's your life, your body, your decision. That's how I'm
my body, my decision. That's how I look at it too.
I have no beef. Look, that's you. Okay. To answer your question for the topic of this tonight's show is, are there any good men left? And I'm going to just simply say that it just depends on the luck of the draw if the woman is lucky enough to get the guy that is decent enough to care about her. This just because it's hard to say. The other thing is everything isn't cut and dry and black and white in this situation either. Because I've seen men get dogged out by women and they turn around and marry some of those women. There's a book out. This book is old, but it's called Why Men Love Bitches. And I said in the comments there was some validity to what Miss Exotic was saying. And it is. I've seen men get dragged in the mud. And to me, based on what I saw, the worse he got treated, the more he loved her. And in a lot of those cases, they married those women. They married them. So, I just think that it's the luck of the draw. If you just happen to look up and meet someone who is good to you and going to be there for you and you all are going to just rock this thing out together, then that's a wonderful thing. The other thing that I notice is that sometimes as women, we have to be careful. There's nothing wrong with saying that you're married. I think marriage is a beautiful thing when two people are together and it's genuinely right. However, sometimes as women, we have to be careful when we use marriage as a bragging talking point, because some women get embarrassed when it comes to my man this and my man that. And then in some of those cases, they wind up getting embarrassed because you don't know what that man is doing when he got that door. You don't know what he's doing. Some men never get caught because I, too, work with a lot of men. And some of the stories, I'm going to say this, some of the stories that I hear, I can guarantee in some of those cases, the guy probably didn't tell. He told what the woman was doing, but he didn't tell his actions in it. You see? So I think we have to be careful with all of that. The other thing, too, is we often overlook the actions of some of these men. And I agree. I've seen women throw themselves at men and making complete fools of themselves. So that is not lost on me. But sometimes I think we hold, and particularly in our community, we hold women more to a higher standard while excusing the shameful behaviors of a lot of our men. I don't think it's right or fair that some of these men out here, emphasis on the word some, I'm not saying all, because sometimes people seem to miss that word. But some of these men, you have men that are just leaving trails of brokenhearted women. And that's not right. That's not right at all. But we seem to hold women to a higher standard as opposed to some of these men. Okay? And so I just think that it is what it is in this dating situation. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that.
Oh, so let me ask you a question before you start. Are there any good men out here? Yes or no?
It's hard to say. I think for the most part, as far as character is concerned, I believe that there are. But oftentimes those men don't want to be in relationships. And I think too often what gets misconstrued is a lot of times, you hear these women talk about, I heard someone mention it on your show tonight in terms of, women looking for men and you're not going to find them in the weed man and all of that. Of course not. But oftentimes it don't be the men, the weed men or the men on the corner and stuff. These brothers are doctors, principals. Somebody was just on your call tonight who was married to a police officer. A lot of these men are professional men that are still out here playing games with women. Now, I work in the courthouse, and I see these type of men come in and out of there on a regular basis. So I just think that character-wise, it may be some that's good, but in terms of relationship, it's just really hard to say. I just think, as I said earlier in my call, it's literally a luck of the draw. You lucky to find someone who you're not only compatible with, but right on a mental level and an emotional level.
Well,
just as a woman today.
Let me say this. I think, first of all, any woman out there that's looking for a man, she wrong. Let the man find her. That's what I think. That's number one.
That's a given.
Yeah, because see, you go on, looking, and it's not, you're gonna get burnt. Let the man find you, then y'all guys work together. Yeah, you gotta work together. I mean, because men are, by nature, they're hunters. If a man like you, he's gonna let you know. He's gonna show you.
Yeah.
He's gonna show you that he like you. And so my thing is, we got to be careful, women, by saying there's no good men out there, because there's plenty of good men out there. They probably just don't want you. They probably walk past you every day.
That's right.
And you're not good to them. Good for them.
Mm-hmm.
There's good men out here. There's good men. No,
they have their preferences.
Right. No, I'm just saying. Listen, we understand. You said it on the last show. I know you're not looking, but I'm just saying there are good men out here. They probably just don't want some of y'all. That's all. That's it. I mean, just
that's your assumption of it.
Yeah, and that could be.
They don't want us.
Yeah, it could be that.
I think we don't want.
On a character level, yes, there are good men. Look out for communities and all of that.
No, it's good men to be in relationship to as well. You see, you can't.
It's hard to say.
You can't say that because you have not dated so many men. I mean, how many men you got out of your count? How many men possibly? You can't put all men in the same boat, because we've had bad experiences and all that. You can't judge every man. I can't judge every woman. I can't say every woman is a whore. I can't say that. Every woman's a cheater. Every woman's a liar. I can't say that. Now, I could say, well, the ones I dealt with are lying. But I'm just saying, we have. Go ahead, sister. Go ahead. It's about you guys.
Here's the thing. Because I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. For an example, there was a young lady, I've been knowing her for some years now. I want to say 10 years now. She went through a lot with these men here in Chicago. She went through a lot. She left, moved to North Carolina. She met this young man. This man, fast forward, I'm skipping over some stuff, but to get to the point, this young lady just finished and graduated nursing school. And this young man that she met while she was down there supported her, and he was very good to her. So I know that there can be some men out there that are good, but she, to me, she was lucky. It's all about if you're lucky enough to find someone like that. He's phenomenal to her. He's a great person. But so it's not like I'm saying there's absolutely no men out here like that. I'm just saying that it's a luck of the draw nowadays because of what's going on out here. Because you get sugar-coated, wrapped bullshit and gifts all day long. So, and I've had a man tell me this, what I'm about to say has literally come from a man. When a man is convinced in what he wants, he is very cunning and conniving and can be a chameleon until he gets what he wants. So even if it takes that brother 5 to 10 years to accomplish what he wants in terms of a woman or anything else, even if it takes him 5 or 10 years to do it, he's gonna do it.
Hold it. Don't that sounds like a hunter? A hunter would do what they got to do. They set traps, stalk their prey. I mean, that's what hunters do. That's what they do. That's what men do. Men will lay down with you who don't like your hair, the weave in your hair, but they won't tell you. They don't like your false nails. They don't like your makeup. They won't tell you. And then
because they don't care about that.
Right. No, they care about that, but they especially if he just want to lay down with you, he might not want all that, but he just.
But that's what I'm saying.
Go ahead. I understand what you're saying.
No, I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. If that's all he's interested in is just getting a physical connection from you, right, then of course he's not going to care about. I know some men that literally don't like a woman, but if he just wants what she has, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you a question.
A man don't have to like you to sleep with you.
Let me ask you a question. You ever been married before?
Nope. No, I've been proposed to twice though.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm just because the way you talk, you sound like a woman that's never been married before. So I feel you. I feel you on that. So not to get smart with you or anything like that. Proposed to a lot of, that's different, but being married is different. Yeah. I mean, you won't know everything until you cross that bridge about marriage and all. It's a sanctity about marriage that is not that a lot of single people can't see until they experience. They know of it, but once you into it, you'll understand. Now, somebody put a statement up on. Let me read this real quick. She said, the lady said, what did she put up here? She said, I'm putting it up here now. I don't know if she's joking or not. She said, I got a man that's good to me, but he's married. Does that make him a good man? Maybe you ladies can answer that question for me.
No. He had no business messing with a married man. No. You messing with a married man, you think you're going to get more?
No,
you make yourself look stupid.
I don't agree with that.
I don't know.
You
don't agree with what?
No, I don't agree with her. I don't care how good he is to her. That man is married to somebody else, and that's not her man. That's not her man.
It's not. It's not her man. Do you all remember Waiting to Exhale? Mm-hmm. Remember when the guy was dating her, Whitney Houston, whatever name was, and whatnot, and they knew each other from what they were teenagers or whatever, and he ended up getting the girl pregnant and married her. Then when he came into her world, he said, I got to come out here all the time before I make up my mind. Then when she literally, and her mother told her, he a good man, he just going through a bad situation. Well, if he's in a bad situation, then get away from your bad situation. Because he literally was telling Savannah, I'm going to come out here and keep getting what I want because you're going to give me what I want, and I'm going to give you what you want. And then now my daughter is pregnant. Now she says she's pregnant. Come on now. It's a no-brainer. He's not being a good man to you. You're being his whore. If you want to go there, yes, you are. You're being his stock. You're being the go-to woman. Because when he pick a fight with his wife to get away from everything to come to you, that doesn't make him good. I would tell that fool in a heartbeat, eat it. That. For real, miss me with that. You can't get what.
Go ahead, ma'am. I'm sorry.
You can't when you can't get what could be for you because this one is in the way. Allowing him to bring you in the unit, that means he's squeezing you in a cord that's supposed to be God the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, a husband and a wife. Where you fitting in at?
But she allowed that to happen. That was security.
Exactly.
She did allow that to happen, and eventually she had to make up her mind to put an end to it because a lot of married men, as you all know, will make a lot of promises. Oh, I'm going to leave my wife, and of course they never do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes once in the blue moon, one may out of a million, but they don't leave their wife. Period. They do not. But I want to talk to this young lady. It looked like, and I'm going to agree with Mr. Ronnie J on here. He said, it looks like you base your life or relationship on luck. And meeting someone, that doesn't mean that you're lucky. Meeting a good man does not mean you're lucky. Just because you two get married or meet does not mean you're lucky. Oh, I met man, and I'm lucky now because he's so wonderful and he's this. No, that's when we started talking about God. Maybe God put you together, or maybe the devil did. You just never know. As a woman and or as a man, and I'm gonna talk to both of them. That both of you all, men and women, I'm sorry, that you have to pay attention to the person. It takes years to get to know a person. You don't know a person, as my mother used to say, until you live with the person. You know, and even still, you have to get to know the person.
And shame
you have to know your life, his life, his words, all the drama that you was talking about, that you in court, you know, as you work there. Of course, they're in court. Of course, there are problems. You know, people are going to do what they're going to do. People like Mrs. Zodic, you know, she says she's selfish. How many more people out here selfish? So it's like God will put you in a place to meet the man of your dreams. You just have to be patient. It could be a year from now. It could be 6 years from now. It could be 20 years from now. You never know. You just never know. That don't mean that you're lucky, because it's not about what you do, it's how you do it. Remember that. It's not what you do, it's how you do it and how you carry yourself. And number two, you want to be happy within yourself. And a lot of these relationships is based off trauma and codependency. Now think about that. Go ahead, young lady. Is she still on?
Yeah, she's
okay.
still
on.
I'm listening to y'all.
I kind of disagree with that, but okay. I mean, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. You have your opinion and how you feel on certain things, and I have mine. Now, I do agree there is a lot of trauma bonding out here. I do agree with that. And people get in these different types of relationships for all the wrong reasons. You see that all the time. That's not a courthouse issue. That's a life issue. But
no, you were saying you were in court and you know, see a lot of things, and I get that. But my question is to you, what do you disagree with? Because everything I just said, I told the truth, and this is from experience. What do you disagree with?
I mean, I do disagree with the fact. I think because of how things are now, I do think that it happens to be just a luck of meeting somebody that you're equally yoked with. I'm not saying that just because this person say hi and you say hi and you get a good feeling, okay, we automatically in a relationship. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm simply saying is that there's people that have been in marriages for 20 years and they still don't know that man. And sometimes the surprise comes at the funeral. So I'm saying you really never know someone. I'm just going to put it out there. You will never know someone 100%. That's just a given. You never will. What you hope is with your life partner, whoever that may be, what you hope is you all can be on a mental, a spiritual, and a physical level. And sometimes, you know, without that physical level, the other two levels, can you all still bond together in that way? And, you know, and still make it through that marriage or through that relationship. You know, that's what you hope, because sometimes some people can't survive without the sex. You know, the sex may be the only thing that was holding that relationship together, but it's just nowadays you have to hope and pray that when you're meeting this person, and if both of you collectively decide, because you have to be in a relationship to determine whether you're going to marry that person or not. But if
not really, not when it comes to me. Let me help you out. Let me say this. I want to say this real quick. A man, when he look at a woman, he'll know okay, I can see myself marrying her. He'll know right away. I ain't talking about no 6 months or 3 weeks. He'll just know.
Right.
He'll know in his mind. He's like, you know what? She too skimpy with her clothes. She a nice girl. I'm just gonna have fun with her. I ain't gonna let her meet mom. Yep. I ain't gonna bring her to Thanksgiving house. And then I'm just gonna keep her on the side. But I'm just telling you how men think. This is how we think. Like, she's a cute girl. A woman is a woman, regardless if she's cute or not cute, or she's a professional or not professional, if she ghetto, hood, whatever you want to call it, she's still a woman. You know, she's still a woman. But my point is, a man already know when he first lay eyes on her and hear a conversation and know, like, man, she a keeper. She's a keeper. I can see myself being with her. They'll know that.
And you know what, Martin?
Yeah, go ahead.
And Martin, what you're saying, I'm gonna say this because I can't say this. My bishop and his wife been married 70 years.
Amen.
70. 3 boys. All of them are married. They taught them. And he often talk about, he's 92 and she's 89. And they get around better than we do. And they said the key is communication and loving each other and respecting each other, listening to one another, talking to one another. They're not trying to figure each other out. They know each other for 70 years. 70. They ain't getting to know each other. They already know each other. Yes, when I listen to Dr. D and the women that are married, they have experience because of the type of relationship that started. So they can say, oh, I know my husband. Oh, I know what my husband could think. Because number one, just like we say we know the Lord, let's be honest. Do you really know the Lord? Do you really know him? When a man, as Martin say, a man knows who he's going to get and who he's not going to get. He's going to learn everything about that woman. And as a woman that's going to be a wife, you've got to know how that man thinks, what he don't like, what makes his head frown upside down. If he say, I don't like bagels, I don't like croissants. These are things that you do when you get to know them. And as you grow together, you know how they function. That means he can tell when you upset. He can tell when you pissed off. He can tell when you sad. He can tell when you sick. Those are things that you grow and develop within the marriage. When I look at 70 years, they know something. I'm getting to know you. No, they're not. They know each other. Because when I go to church on Sunday, and he pastors 2 churches, but guess what she does? She comes to the original church that he founded. Why? Because their son is the pastor of that church. But she's there and she watches everything. You know why? Because she knows her husband and how he would do things and how he would want things to be done. That's knowing your husband, not, well, I got to get to know what he wants. No, you're going to learn that in the beginning. Because when you sit down and have those conversations, you ought to know, I ought to learn my husband. I got to learn this. I got to learn that. And that's where it is. You have to learn. You're consistently learning. But guess what? At some point in time, Dr. D said, I know my husband. I've heard her talk a lot. She know her husband. She know what her husband ain't going to tolerate. She know what her husband ain't going to, what he going to deal with it. He tell her, look, if he tell her, look, I don't want you talking right now. As a woman and you married, if your husband tell you, I don't want you on anything right now, I need you, you got to obey your husband.
That's right.
That's
right.
Because he's the leader. He's the head.
That's right.
He's the head. So the thing of it is that you can't mess the head and you can't be in the same position with the head. As a helpmeet, you're adding on to some things that will help him. Because at some point in time, he's got to have you in his world because he needs you there. If you had a husband and he got sick, what you gonna do? Well, I don't know what to do. Well, you need to know what to do. Because when it comes to dealing with sickness, you got to find out why the man is sick. Go to the doctor with him. Have a conversation with the primary care physician and see what you can do to help him. See, those are things that you learn. It ain't no sitting there reading a book. Dr. Phil can't tell you nothing. You got to learn this process. It's the same way with salvation. It's a learning process. But when I look at 70 years, 70, Bishop J. Drew Sheard, if you all heard of his wife, Karen Clark Sheard, that's his wife. This man earlier this year, I didn't fell for him in the most respectable way. You know why? Because when another man tried to hurt his wife, he was going to take that man out. He said it on, and I'm like, oh my God. But it took his father to say, no, you got too much at stake. Let it go. He said, but that's my wife. And he said, to get next to him is messing with his wife and his children. That's what you want to hear. Mm-hmm. He said it. It's up there on this video. Look at this. Greater Man Institution Church. He said it. So when you learning each other, you and everybody look. You can marry somebody and you in love with them, but then you'll find they ain't in love with you. But you help them do things. You think that's love? Yeah, it is. But then they don't see it as love. They see it as an opportunity. So whose fault is that? It's not your fault. If the man said, well, I just married you for the wrong reason. Well, then that's for him and God. If he walk away until he bring you divorce papers, you still his wife. No matter what. It doesn't give you the right to go out there and fool around because you don't know what God's going to do. Devil. God may turn around and change that man and come back, and he has to come back to apologize to you and say, I was wrong. I should have not done you like this because you are God's jewel. And in order to learn, you got to go through that. And some men may not know, and some men do know, and some of them want to be rebellious. But guess what? When I look at my bishop, O.C. Booker and Gene Booker for 70 years, that couple right there have the answer. The answer. 70 years. And they still travel, going to different places, and still being a great-grandmother, being a grandmother, and teach the word. But I look at 70 years. You ain't learning. You know each other. Dr. D, your husband gets sick. It's gonna startle you. It's like us as mothers. When we have our babies and we hear them do what? Cough. They cough, right? And when these babies cough, we have to sit up in the middle of the night. Oh God, what's wrong with the baby? You don't know if they got congestion, if they got asthma, if their tummy is hurting. Because as a mother, you're gonna feel that disturbance of something that's trying to invade that child's body. Well, when you're married to your husband or wife, if they're not feeling well, their head is hurting, or things of that nature. Do you know how many men have lost their lives, lost their wives due to death? Lost their husbands? How to regroup? Because they've been with that person all the time. My best friend who passed away last year, her daddy died at 96 and his wife died at 84. He never got remarried. And I asked him why. He said, baby, now, mama was the love of my life. And nobody could feel that. And it wasn't like he was gay or nothing like that. He wanted what God took out of here, and he had to live it through his children and his grandchildren. That's what it's about. It's unity. I don't care what the world thinks, the world's view. That's the problem now. The world got so many things. We always in trouble with the world stuff. It's what's right. It's what's right. So when you fall in love with somebody,
someone asked a question on the panel in the chat. They say, explain what codependency is. And codependency is a theory that attempts to explain imbalanced relationships, whereas one person enables another person's self-destructive behavior, such as addiction, poor mental health, immaturity, responsibility, and a lot of cases for underachievement. So when I say codependent on one another, you have that. And it could be a positive codependent and it could be a negative codependent. And it sounds like that her pastors, they were a positive codependent on one another and they lifted one another up. So I'm going to say it once again, I don't know the young lady. The young lady is on the phone or not still. That it's not about luck. It's not luck. It's actually, you know, you in the right place at the right time. Excuse me. And it's not about luck.
Her relationship though, because she
sounds pretty young. And you gotta get some more age.
Not with somebody.
Right. You have to get. She said she was single. She have to get a little bit more time and experience a little bit more before she could start talking about, relationships is about luck. Actually, it's not. And I'm gonna say this one more time, that there are plenty of good men out here. It's just they know what they want when they see it. Period.
That's right. That's it.
It's hard to tell them what they want when they see it. When everybody getting BBLs, I'm quite sure they want a lot of things.
Exotic! Is that exotic? Is that exotic again?
Yes, that's me.
But let me just say, exotic. I can tell you this. I can tell you can't listen. Men know what they want. Trust me. They know what they want. They can play the role, but they know what they want. They know what they would take home. They would know what they're married, and they know what they like. They know that. Now, a lot of women probably feel like they overlooked. You know, and rightfully so, they might be. Maybe you have to check some qualities about yourself. You might be overlooked.
I'm not overlooked.
You know? I mean,
too doggone much.
No, I mean,
okay. Reality show.
Now, when I say overlooked as being a wife or something like that. Now, men, they'll bang you. You know, some men will bang anything, fat, big, whatever, make them different. But I'm talking about as a wife, being overlooked as a wife.
You need a song banging.
You know,
Mrs. Zodic, I have some questions.
Men banging.
Mrs. Zodic, I have some questions for you. If you don't mind answering them, how many children do you have, grown adult children?
I'm not going to answer them.
Well, we don't know you.
Everybody, I put my name, look, I really wish I had just kept my name as Mr. Exotic, but I really did say my name at the beginning. I wish I could just cross it out. Like,
okay. I don't mind because I don't have nothing to hide.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm really, look, because I don't want to think that I'm embarrassing anything. I have 7 children and 16 grandchildren. I've been married 13 years.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah. So out of your 7 children, how many are married?
Don't ask you all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because they're not on here. I'm on here.
I get that. I was just curious how many of your children are successful.
I like sharing my life with the public, but my family don't like sharing their selves and their life with the public.
What's none of us know you, so I was just curious.
I mean, everybody knows me. I put my name. Let me tell you something. You might not know me, but I just put my name on the show. I am well known, and a lot of people know me.
I don't know you.
They see this show. Well, you don't, but you know me now. My name is Leona. I go by Leona Love or Leona Curtis Cox. I said it in the beginning of the show. So you might not know me, but I guarantee you, after talking to me on the phone today, you will never forget the conversation.
I will, trust me, because I have a lot of you will sit in my chairs. Trust me, I'm not interested. My thing is, how many children out of your adult children, how many are successful and how many have successful marriages? Successful marriages.
All of them have marriages. They have what they have.
I said successful.
And I just told you, I'm going to say it again since you said it.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Like I said, it's not for you to believe. They're not on the phone. And I answered your one question, but my kids are not on the phone. So I don't have to discuss their business with you.
No, you know, I was just trying to get
on the phone. But I just answered the question in the beginning. They don't like the public. I'm on the phone.
I get that. They don't like that.
So I don't have to discuss what they doing in their house because that's not my place. So I'll answer on the kids
I was just curious.
But that's not your business. I'm not in your chair.
No, it's not my business because your life is your life. And once again,
I'm taking a part of my life and sharing it with you all on the phone.
Yeah, and it's sad. That's why I said
my life is sad, baby.
Some help.
My life is
you need to get some help.
And I know what I need to get, and I'm a grown woman. I know how to get help when I need it. Okay, I'm not.
Not everybody knows that. No, not everyone knows that.
If I want to go to sit in somebody's chair and I feel I need to sit there, I'll sit there. If I feel I need counseling, I'll sit there. Like, I don't have a problem with anything. Because in life, I have been through a lot. But I have overcome the lot. That's why I said I can help people. Because I have been through. Everybody has been through.
How do you think you can help people, though? I'm just curious.
Because I've been through, so I know what it is to go through. Because I've been there. So you can't say where you'll go if you've never been there. I've been there. So I can tell you where to go and how you're going to feel while you're there. I'm going to tell you how you get over the rainbow and go through the rainbow.
I'm curious. Okay? Right, but I'm curious now. This is have nothing to do with your adult children. If you were to so happen to get married again, would you commit adultery again?
No, I wouldn't do that again.
Oh, boy.
No, I wouldn't do that again.
Why not?
Because in life, like I said, you live and you learn. Well, it's what you learn from things. It's not really what you do. It's what you learn from your experience. Do you do better by your experience? So who I was then, I got married at 20. I'm not 20 anymore. So the experience itself is not worth it. Like in the end, you can do all of that. It's not worth it. Yeah, I did commit adultery, but was it worth it in the end? I'm quite sure he committed adultery too. But you ask him the question, I'm quite sure right now you're like, it wasn't wrong.
Uh-oh, somehow my phone went out. Hold on, y'all. Hold it. God dog it. My phone went out. Oh, wow. Hold on. We missed all that.
Hey, caller. This is Martin G, a.k.a. the Crime Chaser.
Sorry about that, people. My phone went out.
Unedited
Cut me off.
Broadcast. Just before you speak, please turn down all your audio. Please turn them off or down. And do not have us on speakerphone so we won't have an echo, and we'll be with you shortly. Thank you so much.
At the tone, please record your name for announcement.
Live. All right, people, they still...
I have no problem with that. I'm over him. I'm not interested in him. He's not interested in me. If he is, that's his business. But when you have a fine line with, I don't want him bringing his girlfriend and ex, to our events with our children and grandchildren. Right there, that's a problem, because then you're going to have an attitude.
It's not a problem. If I don't want to...
Well, that's what you said.
No, if I don't want to, I don't want to talk about nobody, but I can say what I want to look at and what I don't want to look at, and I don't want to look at that. So if that's what you want to wake up with, you wake up with it. But why do I got to see it? I don't want to.
I get it. I get that, but she's that's why I say you definitely should get.
She's with you. Why do I have to see it? Why do I have to see it? You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to invite your garbage in my house? That's your garbage. You're out your house. You're with your garbage. You still there with your garbage.
But why she have to be
garbage to the house? Because it's garbage. When you do stuff like that, that's garbage. That's garbage. There's nothing right about doing that stuff.
But it's not garbage that you cheated on him too?
It's garbage. It's still garbage. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right. I never said I was right by what I done. I said what I did. I never told nobody I was right about doing it. Okay?
No, but you said you were blessed.
I was blessed.
Like you're blessed, you're right.
I was blessed. No. I was blessed.
Okay. I was just curious.
Wasn't right.
I'm just trying to get you to think and use your critical thinking skills to see if you can go there. I was just curious. That's all.
I wasn't right about all of it, but I was still blessed.
Well,
wait a minute. Okay,
but shut up.
Blessed. Right. I just okay. So okay, exotic. Okay, me and you finna do this. So exotic. Don't mumble. I want you to don't mumble. So are you saying that you're proud that you had an affair?
I love my affair. I don't have no problem with it. I love every bit, every ounce, everything. Yeah.
Are you still in contact with the young man?
My man passed. Like
the young man?
Yes.
Oh wow! I'm sorry to hear that.
Devastated. But I mean, like that's all the story. But
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's like me too, because I was definitely happy. You know what I'm saying? Like you think you're gonna be happy, and you really don't. Like it's just I don't know.
Well, I want to know how he was making you happy. That's what I want to know. What was he doing? Yeah, what was he doing to make you happy?
He could probably tell I was joking in me style. I don't know. He just walk in the room and I'd be happy, y'all. I mean, like I said, it's like different when you with somebody. Like when you love somebody, the energy is just different. It's a different energy to love than to be with. So you can be with somebody, but you don't have to love the person.
But
when you're in love with somebody, it's just a whole different thing.
Well,
it's not the same.
Well, tell me about 5 things that you like that he was doing to you.
Wow, 5.
Okay.
Y'all stop it. Stop it now.
I like to look at him. He was fine.
Okay.
I like making love to him because he was good.
Okay. I knew that was coming.
Hugs, his kisses. I love how we prayed together. I love how he paid me. I just love that man.
You said pray together.
Yeah, we prayed together.
Did you? Wait. The man you have an affair with, y'all prayed together?
Yes.
That's the first.
Go to church together too. What do you mean?
Exotic. I just exotic. Look, I don't know you, but sweetie, I love you. But I'm just trying to understand. So you're adulterer. Y'all pray together. So what did y'all pray?
God, what do you mean? You better get with the man you with and get to praying, baby. Because I praise in my house. I don't know what y'all talking about.
That ain't what I'm talking about. I ain't got no boyfriend.
And any man I get don't pray. Don't pray in my house. But I want a praying man.
No, I'm saying. But so what I'm saying is that so your adulterous boyfriend and you had a prayer life.
Yeah, we prayed together. Yeah.
Yes, that's a good thing.
Like your man don't pray with you. And my man pray with me. We pray together.
I'm sorry he passed away.
Okay.
It was like a beautiful relationship.
Yeah, one more question. One more question. Who divorced who? Exotic. Your husband divorced you or you divorced him?
I mean, we did it together. You can just say he asked for it. I mean, if my husband, he said that's what he wanted to do, so that's what I did. I didn't like.
He fell first.
I just should have done it sooner. My baby.
Mm-hmm.
You can put it in her room, no matter. Yeah, I mean, like I said, my life is difficult to all, but at the same token, that was a good man. Like, love happens. And people don't understand that. Connections happen. But it's very rare that you come in life and you find somebody that really you're drawn to. And when I met him, he was drawn to me, I was drawn to him. And it was like a 10-year relationship. So that was different.
Wait, I'm sorry. With the young man you was messing around with, that was a 10-year relationship, or your husband? Oh, wow. So does your husband...
I'm about to have a heart attack on this phone.
Does your husband still try to talk to you, or does he try to conversate with you? I know you say you all don't talk at all, but does he at least try? That he has nothing to say to you.
I don't even think he has something to say to himself. He should probably look in the mirror and talk to himself right now.
That's not what I asked you.
I know what you're asking.
And you was with that young man for 10 years, so was he 24 or 34 when y'all started messing around?
He was in his 20s when we started.
He was who?
26.
26 years old, and you in your 60s plus? You're not in your 50s, you in your 60s.
Girl, I was here. What do you mean? I was here. You see, I said work for agent. I was
a multi-millionaire, maybe a bit.
And I had the good life, baby. I'm in the hood. Good life, baby. Period. Just like Fear had that fine man, this Exotic had her one too.
So he was 26 years old, and more than likely you were 46, and y'all was together for 10 years. So when did you get a divorce? Don't tell me. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer it. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I answered. I'll say that again. Wow. Ooh. That might be
interesting.
She like us some young Teneroni. Yeah.
Ma'am, to the doctor on the doctor that's on the line.
Yeah, there's two doctors on the line. Go ahead.
To the young lady that was just asking Miss Exotic the question.
Okay, Dr. Z. All right, go ahead.
Okay, Dr. Z. Are you asking her these questions from in the chair perspective, or are you asking her this just
being nosy? I think.
No, I'm not being nosy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get her to
in a chair
use her critical thinking skills. Get her to think to see if she was doing something right or wrong, because she constantly saying they're messing around. Now she said the more I talk to her, the more it's coming out. She was with this young man for 10 years. Do you think that was right, or do you think that was wrong? While you over there talking about your husband with some trash or garbage, what about this young man that was dicking you down? Was that trash or garbage? You have to respect your body and yourself.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm asking her these questions. She could never sit in my chair. I have other therapists that can sit. She can sit in their chair, because I don't play these games with people. They go do right. I don't believe in all that adultery mess. I just don't believe it. I'm sorry. That's just who I am.
To judge. So
and it's not, and I'm not judging you. That's your business. So I'm not your therapist, baby. But I'm not your therapist. But I'm not your therapist.
Number one
Keep it in mind.
Number one,
I'm not your therapist.
You don't.
And I actually don't judge people. First of all, I'm not your therapist. That's number one. I'm asking her these questions, and this is the last time I say it, because I'm trying to get her to see what she's doing right or wrong. She's very, very, very selfish and has the audacity, and I'm sure Dr. Sanders will agree with me. She has the nerve to have a super ego. Huh? Really? You have the audacity to have a super ego. So, young lady, if you want to sit here and ask me questions a while asking her that,
right, I do.
Yes, you do.
To the left, because I'm to the right, Get your stuff and you go to the left, because I'm going to go to the right, because I'm right. Yeah, right. I'm right. To the left. I'm to the right. You don't like it? Too bad. Period.
It's not for me to like this your lifestyle.
You're not a good counselor.
I'm not a counselor, first of all. I'm not a counselor, man.
If you're a doctor, a therapist, whatever you are, you're not good at your job because
I'm very good at my job. You don't know me. I'm on the Mark Johnson show. I'm not being biased. I can care less what you're doing. I'm not being biased, but I'm going to say this. I don't believe in adultery. I do not believe in adultery, period. I do not believe in adultery.
That's personal.
No, I'm not. I could pick and choose, just like Dr. Sanders pick and choose who we want to see. Okay? We're not desperate to see clients. I pick and choose who I want to see. If I decide that I do not want to see someone that's committed adultery, that's my business. And I treat them nice and I move on. But you're making it seem like all men are horrible, but yet and still, you've been cheating on your husband for those 10 years. Really? No. Go get some help, please.
Baby, I don't need no help.
Yeah, okay. Good luck.
All right.
I be blessed every day. I get better than luck. Baby, I'm blessed.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna end it. I'm gonna give everybody a couple of
angry beans on here. Ugh. Ain't nobody exotic.
Listen, no one has judged you exotic. I don't want you to think that. I understand what Dr. D was saying. But just like the most beautiful voice in the world has left us by the name of Whitney Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Her life, her brother admitted to getting her dope anytime she wanted. When she did the interview with Barbara Walters, she said, I don't do crack. She said, crack is whack. Mm-hmm. But she did other things. So when you do something, you judge yourself.
Mm.
You can't get mad at the action that you do. If you do something, you judge your own self. When people take that word out of the context. No, I'm making a statement. If you are on the corner, Tutu and Hey BB, where are you? When you out there with a parent?
I'm not on no corner.
You got a missionary. No, not talking about you. I'm making a statement. I'm making a point. If you are out there shooting somebody, you a murderer. Don't call me no murderer, but you shot somebody. I know it's
I'm not a murderer. I don't want to be compared to that either.
Exactly.
That's not a good.
She's not comparing you to them. She's not.
I'm making a statement.
Mm-hmm.
You do what you do, but that's what people are going to perceive you as because of the actions that you do. That's all.
I don't do
That's all it is.
Or drugs. And I really drink alcohol.
Get out the chair. Miss me with that. So my whole thing is, honey, we're here. You know, I've dealt with a lot of women that had a lot of issues. As you said, trauma bond issues. Seriously. One of my sons had a young lady that was a good friend of his, and the girl got pimped out by a CTA bus driver. And I called it what it was to her. But somebody many years prior gave her stuff in her drink, and it made her horrible. So now she has to hide behind her middle name because this guy loved pimping out young girls. They don't know no better. And it's a hard thing because there are men in their 40s that's pimping out girls in their teens and 20s. It's what it is. So the thing
what does that have to do with me, though?
You missing the
what
point.
we're saying to you, you missing the whole point.
No, I'm just saying we're talking about men and she's talking about some kids getting pimped out. Like, what does that have to do with the conversation?
Oh, got it. Go to sleep.
Let me make myself really clear to everyone on this. Can I just make one point, please? And this will be my last thing. Somebody said these are two catty bitches. They talking about Dr. Sanders. They are not helping Ms. Exotic. First of all, let me just say this: that Ms. Exotic don't think she need any help. Okay. And I'm okay with that. All right? I'm okay with that. First of all, my husband laying right next to me. So, and that's not nothing to brag about. Someone said, why you not in the bed? I actually am in the bed. I'm on my laptop and I'm on my cell phone. You know, I just thought that this was very interesting and I called in. So you all don't know Dr. Sanders and you all do not know me. We tried. We're sitting here trying.
If you want to meet me, come meet me.
Exactly. And the same for me, too. Right. So it's not, Ms. Exotic made it very clear that she does not need any help. And if she feel like she needs help, then she'll go get some help. And I respect that. And I'm not here to judge you. God bless you. Be well. I wish you the best. Good luck in life.
I need this conversation. This is just really bothering to me. Like, what is going on here? Like, really?
Put your business out there.
All right.
That's right. Oh, I'm doing. You put your business out there. We didn't ask you. You volunteered.
You got talk too much. For my God.
You put your business out there. Dr. G, the other ladies and myself, we did not call you a whore, a B, or none of that. I don't even cuss.
No, we did
but
not.
My thing is, you open up your mouth. You said, oh, I had a husband and a boyfriend. We didn't say that. That's what you did. So the clowns that's on the train must be young people who are ignorant. They ain't been nowhere. So you put your business out there.
For one, I'm not embarrassed about it, nothing, because I think you should be.
Exactly. It's not to be solidified.
A lot of people in the world have husbands and boyfriends, and if they don't, then they don't. But I'm quite sure it's a lot of people that do. And I was fortunate to have a husband and a boyfriend.
Hey.
So some people are not as fortunate as me.
That's something. That's so ministry.
Right. Good luck. God bless you.
All right. Anybody else want to say anything? We're going to close on. But listen, I'm just here to moderate. I'm the host. I'm just,
Y'all ladies have a good men.
Yeah.
I really love having the show. I just called in to just turn up. But I really just put too much out there. I wasn't trying to tell all of that stuff. But that was all made believe, y'all. I just called on to play on the phone with y'all. But y'all took it to a whole nother level. My God.
Yeah, well, that's what we do on the Martin Johnson Show. My final saying is this. My final saying is that there are a lot of good men out here, and there are a lot of good women. Is by chance, when you're in the right place at the right time, you will meet that person. As Mr. Johnson stated, that You know, a man knows what he wants as soon as he see her and have a conversation with her. Your appearance, your character, your personality makes up a lot. And if you out here looking like, you know, inappropriate, that's what you're going to attract. So be mindful and be patient and love yourself. And if you have past relationship problems, seek some type of help to get through that before you enter into another relationship, and then that becomes toxic as well. So, but please, people, keep in mind that there's good men out here, and there's a lot of good women as well. There's a lot of good men, a lot of good men, and I have met quite a few in my lifetime. They just wasn't for me, you know, and a lot of good women that's nice out here that I see that deserve a very good man. You just have to be patient. And that's my last thing.
All right. Anybody else want to say anything before I close out?
Okay. Let me say, adultery is not good. People should not really indulge in that. Be faithful to your mate and appreciate what you have in your house, and stop looking outside your house and find all your satisfaction inside your house. Then you don't have to worry about being divorced if you appreciate what you have. And that's all I have to say. Everybody just love. And hopefully, is there some good men in the world? Yes. Anybody can have a future. Well, what's her husband's name? Sierra's husband's name. Everybody can have a future, or whatever her husband's name is. It's up to you. So you can have a Chris Brown and a Rocky. Good man or good love. Your choice.
Okay. All right. That's it.
Miss Exotic.
Yeah. Miss Noble, you should have, hold on, y'all. Miss Noble, you should have called in. You're doing all that talking. You say you've been married to a pastor before. You should have called in. Call in.
That's behind the computer.
Yeah, just call in. Nobody know who you are. I don't know who you are. Just call in.
I'll stay on the computer.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it just call in 872-299-0808. I appreciate your comments, but call in. It's all about, and no men have called in. I'm waiting on all women. You know,
they're going to call you tomorrow, Martin.
I know they're going to call me tomorrow.
It's going to be on tomorrow.
It's going to be on tomorrow, boy. They're going to be.
They say you sexy.
You know something?
I can get on this.
Tomorrow is really interesting to see, because we are Black, and I see this with us as Black women all the time. We give our men grace. We find the most positive things to say, and I promise you, it will be a lot of red pill rhetoric when he does decide to. I don't know if he's going to do it tomorrow or whenever, but it'll be interesting to see how the men are going to respond to whether it's good women. Are there good women around? It's going to be interesting to see, because for the most part, the majority of the female callers that you had on your show tonight, Martin, pretty much were positive with their statements and comments or whatever. So it'll be interesting to see if women get the same grace tomorrow.
Okay. All right. All right. Happy birthday, Miss Raven Harris. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right, people, y'all already know what it is.
You already know what it is.
What is it?
Live, uncut,
and what?
Unedited. Tell the truth.
And what?
Shame the devil.
Thank you, Miss Exotic. Thank you. Love you.
Shame the devil today.
That's right.
All right, love y'all.
All right.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.